Chino, you just got off. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? All right. So we got some people here. Oh, look at that. Look what we got here. They are in, what is that called again? The back room or backstage? Backstage. So I'm really excited about tonight. I got some guests that I've done a live stream with, and I really look forward to this because they're really great people. There's a lot of good people out there in the reptile community, and these two are definitely part of that group of awesomeness. Oh shoot, what just happened? Oh, so let's see. They got their sound on, and actually real fast, just so you all know. So what's going on, Ryan? So Gomez, Sal wasn't able to make it tonight, and unfortunately for the next few weeks, he's not going to be able to make them. So I think we're just going to do these live streams. I'm just going to do them flying solo and bringing people in. So, hopefully you guys like it. Sal's going to be here when he can. We're going to have him in because I really enjoy Sal. I got crazy delay, I think. But, yeah. So just so you all know, Jose in the house, grab your balls, and I'm going to get our special guest right about now.
Hi!
Hey!
How's it going?
Not bad, not bad. We've been
Wait a
preparing. You like my background?
No, whose live is this? Because I thought Gomez was here. What?
I know. Gomez can't make them to him, so I gotta fly solo. I hope you guys will still hang out with me.
Absolutely.
Of course.
All right. Just adjusting. So what's going on? We finally got another live with you guys.
Yes, finally. I feel like we haven't done one in so long.
Yeah, I've been like so swamped, and last week we didn't do one, and it was just like last minute. Sal wasn't able to make it, and we didn't advertise, and we didn't line up anybody, and then it was like, you know what? We'll just push it to next week. It's all good,
Yeah, you don't have to move it. I'll just sit like this next to you.
Be on my lap in a minute.
Only if there's a
yeah, it's a little bit like smaller.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but it's fine.
I don't know where to look.
That beard's getting long, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's fancy.
Look at the gray, though. I mean, come on. You know?
Oh, we have people saying hi. Hi, Cuddle Time. Hey, Jose.
Oh, you know.
Hey, Justine. Hey, David. Oh, my gosh. There's so many people on. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
See, I told you people like Chino.
Yeah.
Oh, Julio's on. I like Julio. Julio's a good guy.
Iglesias?
That is Matt.
Julio is...
That's Enrique.
Yeah, racist.
Like, if you're going to insult people, at least say it right.
I got to get my beverage ready. I'm going to drink alcohol tonight. I don't drink alcohol, but then I want to drink alcohol during live streams. So I was like, Amanda, can you get my bourbon? And then she brings me this, which is no help. This little tiny bottle. And I'm like, just grab me ice and a ginger ale. She gives me this massive fucking mug.
For your
like,
amount of alcohol.
Yeah. It's all right. I'll make it work. But yeah, so I'm excited.
Or bathe in it.
If I don't want to drink all of it. So you see how much is left in this bottle? That live stream that I was drinking bourbon, I drank this whole bottle and left that much. And then I went on a live stream after, and then I was on the phone with someone, and I was just like, then all of a sudden the alcohol kicked in, and I was like so drunk. I was like, you know what? I gotta go, man. I mean, because I don't drink. I actually was dry for 3 years,
Wow.
and yeah, I didn't know I was an alcoholic. Apparently, you know, I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "Mr. DeLeon, you know, do you go drinking?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I drink." And they're like, "Well, how much do you drink?" And I'm like, "Well, I drink a double Maker's Mark and ginger ale." And they're like, "Oh, do you have a shot with that?" I'm like, "Yeah, Jack Fire." And then they're like, "Well, how many rounds of that do you have?" I'm like, "I don't know, at least 5." And all of a sudden, her face got serious, and I was like, "Oh shit, what just happened?" And she's like, "That's 15 drinks." And she was like, "How many days a week do you do that?" And I'm like, 2 days. Even though I'm lying, I'm doing that like 6 to 7 days a week. And I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was just like a regular conversation. And then I had to go and get a medical procedure done. And she didn't seal the envelope. And on the envelope, she called me an alcoholic. So I was like, "Oh shit, I'm an alcoholic." Imagine if I told her the truth. So I stopped drinking. But now, so in the last 4.5 years, I've only drank 5 times, and this is the 5th time.
Wow.
Yeah. So I officially can drink in moderation. Oh, Brian's in the house. Samson. I love that family, man. Brian, and his little boy Samson is the cutest fucking kid in the world. That kid he's so intelligent. Like, you know, when you look at kids and you're like, holy cow, man, some kids are just so intelligent on camera and on the spot and everything. His little boy puts on a show on these live streams.
That's awesome.
How are you guys doing with school, active, and 3 kids?
Well,
yeah.
only our oldest is going, and he only goes for a couple hours a day. So it's enough to get him a little sanity and to cut the number from 3 to 2 for Jules over here. Mm-hmm. So
for a little bit anyway.
Yeah, but he loves it. My oldest son Nico, he absolutely loves school. Mm-hmm. Loves being on the bus, everything about it, you know. So
he's young. How old is Nico?
5.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Yeah, I already miss Jenny being 5.
and he's our oldest.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you guys went back to back with 3 kids.
Yeah, Jules is like a Pez dispenser. They just, they just keep shooting out.
Okay.
A Pez dispenser. Yeah, but a Pez dispenser, someone has to move the head for the Pez to pop out.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
Sorry, I blame my wife for my 3 kids too.
Yeah. Divine intervention.
Oh my God. Hold on 1 second. I forgot something so important.
Ooh.
But my mic's on, so I can still talk. I was all prepared. Amanda lint brushed it for me, put it on a hanger for me. All right. Let's see. Now we're in business. There you go.
Yeah.
I gotta wear the Nivial shirt during this,
Love it.
All right. Yeah, Amanda loves her shirt. I'm gonna have to order some because she wears the shirt at least twice a week.
No kidding.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. It's her only snake shirt. So you were the first one to be like, "Oh, what's your wife's size?" Aww. And so she's, it's nice because she's always wearing DMJ Reptile shirts, and I as much as I like our shirts, I don't know. I don't like wearing my own shirt. I wear it at shows, and then I also don't want everyone in the town to really know, it has all the advertisement. People are like, "Oh, fuck, this guy's got a zoo in his house,"
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. David Sue says, "Practically live in my Nivial shirts." I hear ya.
That's because David Sue, he wears his Nivial shirt every time he goes and picks snakes up. But that's all the guy does is goes and picks up snakes.
You know they know him by name at the FedEx.
I'm sure
Hub.
they probably have Starbucks
They have
waiting
like
for him.
no, they have his snakes ready for him.
No kidding.
I'm not kidding. Yeah, that
Yeah.
he has it that good at the FedEx.
They see him pull up in his limo in the back seat. They have a glass of champagne ready for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like, "Here you go."
Mm-hmm.
What's fun? I just shipped snakes to was it Overdrive Reptiles, Justin and Sierra, and they had it shipped. Their nearest hub is like 3 hours away, which, like, definitely when I move, I want to make sure I move somewhere close to a hub.
Yeah.
Because like right now, my hub is like 45 minutes away. So anytime I do a shipment, I know I'm in for an hour and a half.
Right.
And no thanks, Brian. You like the background? I got some cool other backgrounds too that I'll be switching throughout the stuff. Stuff Nick
That's
will
so
appreciate. Very comedic. Yeah, I got a green screen behind me.
I
$20
figured
on
That's
Amazon.
so cool.
I figured that.
Yeah, I mean,
It makes the shape of your head amazing.
well, you know what's funny? I noticed about the shape of my head. It's a lot like the shape of the Nivial, the circle. I was like, "Holy shit, my head's the shape."
Maybe
That's
it's your skull that we
Hey, if
we
you-
use.
If you were that dedicated, you would have painted your face. You know.
Oh my
the
gosh.
Nivial,
do like a Mike Tyson on the side of my face.
Right.
Oh
I made some cool ones. I mean, there's all types of cool stuff I can put. I made this one. This one's pretty cool. Creepy
That's
Junior in the
awesome.
background.
I like how he's right over your shoulder,
yeah.
ready to give you what for.
We're gonna be doing sweatshirts. We're also gonna be doing the split face
Yeah.
shirts next.
Half of her logo and half of the
So,
one Chino's wearing
yeah.
right now.
Yep. So it's gonna be a half and half. But we'll have sweatshirts because I live in sweatshirts too. So
I did this background for Nick.
I love it.
Yeah, you like it?
I feel like I'm at work.
I'm gonna stick with this one for now. Yeah, I've been searching sweatshirts too. I'm gonna do sweatshirts as well.
nice. I'll want one of those.
It's so cold up here. It's 46 degrees out right now.
It snowed here today.
Really? Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Yeah, and I was out of the barn, so I'm like, of course, I'm freezing.
See, I need to move out. Maybe I'll move out by you.
You should.
I-
we would love that.
I need to get out of New York. Are you allowed to have reticulators in your state?
Yeah.
Mm.
The schools are really good in our area too.
And what state are you guys in? I always forget.
We're in Hinckley. So we're
Illinois.
Illinois, yeah. We're
Illinois.
yeah, how far would you say from the city? An
Uh,
hour and 15 west.
Yeah.
Maybe an hour and a half west of Chicago.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. My father finally decided that he's gonna move close to me. He's 88 years old. He lives by himself in a house that's filled with stairs, and he has two bum knees. And he's an off the boat Filipino man that no one can tell him anything. And I'm like, if you move into a house, because I need double knee surgery. I need double knee replacement.
Oh my
And
gosh.
yeah, the surgeon said that my knees look beautiful if I was an 80-year-old man. So they described it as a tire with bald tires, a car with bald tires, that the tires are still round and perfect, but they're bald. And since I'm going to be 38, I'm too young for double knee. So I was having so many issues in that house when I was living down there helping out my father that because there's so many stairs. So there's 16 stairs to get into the house. Then there's 2 stairs to the next room, 4 stairs to the dining room. And then to go upstairs, there's 12 stairs to upstairs where the bedrooms are. And his bedroom is actually down another 5 stairs. So you got to go up and then down.
Oh my gosh. I wouldn't even want to do that. I feel like that's a lot of stairs.
I don't know. I think the going down thing, you just kind of just close your eyes and lean,
Yeah.
right? And then
Oh,
Some push
he
from someone
goes
else.
backwards, this guy. That's his trick. Goes downstairs backwards.
Oh.
So he finally realized that it's time. It's time to say bye to the house. He bought that house. That was his dream, and he didn't want to get rid of it. But he's finally agreeing, and he wants a farm. He grew up in a farm in the Philippines, so he's all for a farm, and me and Amanda want a farm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's our goal too.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, here I'll show the next background. So when I get a farm, my goal is to get this right here. My mother. Oh, that little prick didn't put it up here. Oh, he's fired. All right, too bad. So my mother used to do competitive horse riding.
Ooh.
Yeah, she was
That's
a
cool.
Jewish American princess from Yonkers, New York, and in the '60s they used to get all done up, their little blue jackets, and go horseback riding. And she had a really bad accident, and then she had a stroke, so she stopped riding. But we have pictures of horses that she had in the house, paintings, and it's the brown ones with that like signature white thing that goes down the nose, the white blotch on the head.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if that's a specific breed. I don't know anything about horses other than my mother loved them. So
Yeah. Well, it depends on like what kind of competitive circuit she was in, because there's different horses that are better for different circuits, and usually people use certain types of horses for certain things.
yeah, she used to do all the jumping and all of the where it's in an arena, and then you have to go through and do your
Mhm.
jumps and all that.
Yeah,
But
it was probably a thoroughbred or a quarter horse.
Yeah, and her family was rich. My grandparents were rich. Unfortunately, they were racist and decided not to give us anything because my mother married an Asian. But yeah, they had cream of the crop of everything. And she fell. She got thrown off the horse, got a major concussion,
Oh
and
my gosh.
broke her leg so bad. The scars on her leg was so horrible from that horse fall.
Yeah.
So she stopped riding shortly after that.
Jeez.
Yeah, we Jules and I are friends with a guy who's actually a snake breeder, and he's down in Texas, but he used to practice bestiality with his horses, and he broke his back subsequently trying to with a horse.
Oh my
So
gosh. Well, he just
That's
said he
incredible.
doesn't like horses, so.
so
So he doesn't like horses anymore now?
I don't think so. I think it was a bad experience now. Maybe David can comment on that.
I don't like horses.
So gross. You had to go somewhere really gross.
Of course he did.
That's
So-
crazy.
So it's funny you were talking about shipping stuff to Justin and Sierra, because we were actually going to ship. We shipped out 9 snakes this past week, and we was going to be 10, but Justin had some stuff going on, so he wasn't able to be around for him. So we're actually shipping Tuesday for Wednesday for them. So looks like they're going to have to make another 3-hour trek.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, his is down the street. Oh, that's what I was saying. We switched it. So we'll have you ship it to like a mail place by him. And
Okay.
the girl doesn't like reptiles, doesn't like snakes that was there. So he got a phone call going like, "Is this Justin? Can you pick up your snakes, please?" Because I wrote on the box, I write big, 2 harmless snakes on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was pretty funny because I guess the guy that's normally there actually loves snakes. So usually they don't hear anything, but apparently this girl that was working that Wednesday apparently has a little bit of a fear of snakes.
We usually get stuff directly to the house, and we have one very nice young lady, but when she shows up,
She's like,
yeah,
it's a body length away from her.
here you go.
Yeah.
She's kind of
She's like, I stopped here first.
Did she deliver all those adult female albinos that you bought?
I think so.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, the last time, I don't remember if she did that or not, but the last time she showed up, I think we got 2 boxes that day. And she goes, I saw these, and I thought, there's no way you're getting more snakes.
If you only knew.
Right. You only knew the circles I travel in, honey.
Thank you
Oh,
for
that's
following
great.
us, Julio. That's very nice. David said he thought that you were going to tell a cool story about him. Do you know him yet, David? Hey, Curtis.
What's going on, Curtis? Well, I mean, I did see Dave. I didn't see the live. I missed the live, but Dave sent me pictures today of that you guys did a surprise and threw in an extra snake in there, which is
We did.
We
some-
did. He
some
was
fancy
talking
stuff.
about it and talking about it and talking about it. We couldn't not send him the
Yeah.
snake. It would have been like, I don't know. It would have felt wrong.
He's a solid guy, though. He
Yeah.
really is. You know, he's the kind of guy who is going to give the same information to everybody. He's not going to sugarcoat. You know, he's going to tell it like it is. If you're screwing up, he'll tell you. If you made a dumb purchase, he'll probably be like, yeah, it was pretty stupid on your part. But he's very helpful, very supportive, and it's kind of cool because he's finally starting to come out of his little, witness protection world.
Yeah, secret
Shell.
squirrel.
You know, he's finally getting on the lives and doing all that kind of stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So, because he's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, he
really
is.
is. You know. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while, and he knows so much about everything.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I definitely look up to him as almost like a mentor, because he's everything I do with all these species. He did that 20 years ago, so it's pretty cool that to be friends with someone with that expertise.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, and when he's been doing it for what?
He's laughing. He's just laughing.
I think he's been doing it for like 60 years.
60? I thought it was 65.
Oh,
I would say
Maybe.
at least.
maybe.
Maybe longer.
My 3-year-old walked by. We were on a live video call the other day, and Vinny goes, "Santa Claus? No, that's not. That's not. Santa.
I mean, his first reptile was a pterodactyl, wasn't it?
I think he's the guy who put the snake in Adam and Eve's garden.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God! Don't mix those.
That's hilarious.
Jurassic Park.
Hey,
The old man from Jurassic Park was a true story about David Cease.
Hey, the worst part about it, I think I got like 2 or 3 years on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Holy shit!
Mhm.
So you're fucking old. No, I'm just
45.
45.
Yeah.
Better you
Yeah,
than me.
it's
You look
younger
good
than
for
me.
45.
Thank you.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
She keeps trying to get me to shave because I look like I'm
Like
26.
he has a baby face. Yeah, for real.
You think it's still under that thing?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I haven't seen his face in so long that it's debatable at this point.
Well, and that's the funny thing. I never had a beard my whole life. And then our first son, he was born and I was off for like a month. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm not shaving.
You were off for 2 months, I think.
Was it 2? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So 2 months, I finally didn't have to shave because I was shaving every day. And that's a pain in the ass. And then I kind of liked it. And then we had some things going on at work where you could kind of wear it, but not have a beard, but you're not supposed to, but you did it anyway. And now we're allowed to. So
Can't grow beards. I can only grow Fu Manchus.
I could see you rocking a Fu Manchu though.
You know what? If my hair is like visible on camera, it overheats my face. Like I can't imagine a fucking beard. I don't know, man. Like my mustache sweats if I don't shave for like a week because I only have to shave twice a week.
Yeah, you'll get used to it though. I mean, you would be like, meh.
It doesn't work out for me, man. I swear. I get this here. I get the soul patch, the chin, and then I get like 5 whiskers over here, and that's about it.
Well, why don't you let it grow really long and then let it get white? You look like those kung fu guys.
Oh my God, it's horrible. I can't even. I mean, I've tried. I've done the chin with the soul patch and the mustache, and it just looks so creepy. Like
I've tried that one too, and I totally agree.
I feel like I should be like in a van with curtains driving around, you know? Nah. See you later, Pinecone Pythons.
Bye, Pinecone.
I could definitely do the Hitler stash. I could definitely pull that one off with the way my facial hair grows. I don't know if I could pull it off in public, but...
Right.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, we've got lots of conversations. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
So let me tell you about Julio, right?
Okay.
So remember when I got ripped off on Craigslist?
Yeah.
And I got that banana that was a male, and then so Julio watched the video, and it, I guess, struck a nerve with him. So Julio was the one that said, "Hey man, I want to send you 2 snakes. Do you want them?" And I was like, kind of weird about it first, you know. I was like, I don't know. He's like, no, I don't want anything. You can just have them. And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, it's a banana, double het, pied orange ghost, and a spider, double het, pied orange ghost female. And I was like, I don't know if I could do that. And he's like, dude, just please take it. I watch your stuff. You seem like such a nice guy. It really, you know, it was disappointing to see that I got ripped off. And he was thankful that I actually posted the video of me getting ripped off. And I was like, well, let's split the clutch. I was like, how about this? I'll do it on one term. We'll split the clutch. We go 1 for 1. I get first pick. And if the clutch is smaller than 5 eggs, then he's in 1 for 1 on the second clutch. And then he was like, that's perfect. So great guy, really nice guy. Small world, because little that I knew, I already met him in person, because I bought a clown off of Deb's Exotics from New Hampshire. And then I did the New Hampshire show in January, talked to Deb's Exotics, and she wanted one of the babies from her female that she sold me. So I actually traded a banana double het clown orange ghost for a pied, and Julio's the one that packaged it up for me. So little that I knew, I met the guy in person, shook his hand and everything. So it was pretty cool. He's a really good guy. And
that is super cool.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's him. Pretty sure. Yeah, Billy went on a rant. That whole thing was so crazy. It was so, like, wild, because I didn't know Billy. I never talked to him. It was before Billy linked up with, like, you and Tom and all them. And I made the video and I edited it, because it was but it was bad. I was cursing in front of my daughter, which I definitely, unfortunately, don't like doing, but unfortunately I did. But I wanted Billy to look it over, because I really wanted people to see what happened, because that was like raw emotion, you know, because I waited like 6 months for these snakes. I spent a lot of money on them. I thought everything was lies. There was so many lies with this whole transaction. And it was such a bummer. So I felt like I had to post it. I felt that people should know that, you know, yeah, you can buy from reputable breeders and you spend the extra money and you can still get something, still can go wrong. But if you buy off of Craigslist, the odds are against you. You know, you do get great deals on Craigslist, but the odds of you getting burned are a lot better. Mm-hmm. And so I sent the video to Billy. I sent him the link of it unlisted, and he watched it, and then he was like, hey, can I call you? And I'm like, holy shit, he wants to call me. You know, and he called me up and he said, hey man, how'd you feel if I did a video talking about it? And I was like, I'd love it, man. Go ahead. I said, so you think I should make it public? He said, if you make it public, I'll do a rant video. and he did. And yeah, he's a great guy. I mean, I call Billy randomly, and he's always there to help. And he's a real big advocate in the ball python world. What is Kijiji? What is that?
Oh, that's Craigslist in Canada. Oh. Huh.
That's what it's called?
Something new every day.
Kijiji?
Huh. That's crazy.
Why don't they just name it Craigslist?
Yeah. So
or
yeah.
like Craigslist A.
A boot? I just always thought that Canadians, when they talk, the upper part of their head separates, like in South Park. I love Canada. Have you guys ever been to Canada?
No, I want to.
I
really want to. You have?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I went there on a business trip when I was 18 years old.
You've never been, have you?
Yes.
What?
Oh, our marriage is nothing but lies.
I know. I feel lied to. I feel attacked that you haven't told me that you've been to Canada.
It's because of the strip clubs in Canada.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh, if you go to Canada and you like strippers, then you have to go to a strip club in Canada. Yeah, Amanda, I'm talking about strip clubs in Canada. My wife's right there.
You just wait till you see a hand just come through and hit him on the side of the head.
Fuck no, Bluetooth came off. Oh wait, I got two Bluetooth still. So I went over there and she's laughing because of the delay. Ah, shit. So I went there for a business trip.
She's really messing him up because we can't even see him.
Yeah, she's doing some voodoo on me, hillbilly voodoo. I went there to get certified to sell a German product for aquariums that was in the States, and then they got rid of it, called Sarah. So I did like these classes, and I went to Canada, and it was like 5 days learning about fucking fish food. It was crazy. It's like 40 hours of just like intense about little products that they sell. And oh my God, the Canada, like everything's a buffet that I noticed over there. So it's like all buffets, and the buffets were like incredible. The timing we went was during crab season. So they had these like massive tables of crabs. And I love fucking eating crabs. I love eating crabs. So we were eating crabs for lunch and dinner for a week straight. So awesome.
So
but
you had to
every
go home and tell your wife that you got crabs in Canada?
Oh, I didn't even know her then.
Oh, okay. All right.
I did not get crabs in Canada. I will admit that. I ate crabs in Canada.
Right.
But the bars are awesome, and every time you go outside for a cigarette, some guy is like, "Hey, you want to smoke?" There's always someone outside smoking a doobie. So I mean, I enjoyed Canada a lot. Between the bars, their alcohol is stronger. I want to go back. I can't wait till they open the border because I'm 7 hours from the border where I live. So it's not that bad. Not that bad of a trip.
Yeah.
From what I understand, I believe there's an underground railroad that Tom is a part of because he is in love with every Canadian man that's in Canada. And, he could probably sneak you, across the border.
Tom does have some serious bromances with some Canadians.
Yeah.
It's true. Between Chris and Billy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You like what you like.
I guess. I feel bad. Casey says he wakes up in the middle of the night with a nightmare. Maple syrup. And she's like, what are you talking about? And it's like
what is it called? Poutang? The French fries with the
what?
curds on it? Is it called poutang or something like that? What the hell is that shit called again that the Canadians love?
Is this Snakes After Dark? What just happened now?
No, I swear it's called something. Starts with a poutine. Poutine.
That's a little different.
I thought he said poontang.
That's what I thought he was saying.
I definitely said poontang, but I don't know. That's what I thought. It may be the bourbon talking. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
So what's going on? Are you guys ready for your 2021 breeding season?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we paired a little bit a week ago.
I can see a lock from here.
Yeah,
That's nice.
we had 2 locks right away. Right now we have 13 pairs in with each other, and I think I counted 5 locks when I got home from work today. So
And there, I had 3 this morning. I think. Did I send you 3 pictures?
I don't remember. So,
So
but
we're stalking them.
yeah, but here's my problem. My buddy, he's I don't know if you follow him or not. Kevin from Closet Herping, great guy. Guy's actually he's been one of my closest friends since high school. I actually got him into reptiles, snakes specifically, way back then. And I was talking to him on the way home. We were, just talking shop, this, that, what's going on, what are you pairing this season, that kind of stuff. And I told him what I had going, and he goes, "You're gonna have 13 clutches in an incubator?" It's like, yeah, I guess I really didn't think that through. I mean, they're gonna ovulate at different
Not
times,
necessarily. They're gonna, and some may take, some may not. I mean, I hope they all take.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hope so too.
How many clutches does your incubator hold?
8.
Yeah. So we're
Maybe
gonna
time
have to
for an
at least
upgrade.
get a second incubator just in case.
Yeah.
Thank you, Youngs. That's really nice.
Yeah, I actually had a line on a giant incubator from a buddy of mine who it was too big. It was literally too big. It wouldn't have fit down my staircase in my house. It was like 80 inches tall, 29 inches deep, and 5 feet wide.
5 feet wide.
Yeah.
To a double glass.
Mm-hmm. And it was ready to go. It wasn't like, oh, here's this cooler. No, it had everything. It had the heat. It was used as an incubator, so it was locked and loaded and ready to go.
It was proven.
I just couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fit it in my house. But I guess we're talking about do we put it in the living room? I don't.
Yeah, that's what Janae just said. She's like, doesn't mean it has to be in the snake room.
I know, but we got.
I'll
Dude,
put
that's
it right
a lot.
next to the fireplace.
We got 3 little babies running around, so it's. I don't know.
It's a lot of incubator. I mean, that should be able to probably hold 80 clutches.
Yeah.
So is it really necessary to have that?
Right.
I'm hoping it's necessary one day.
Yeah.
Well, by then you would have a facility, I would assume, and it
Yeah.
wouldn't be in your house.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. If all goes well.
Mm-hmm. That's the goal.
You guys got the land, so you could always just do one on your property if you stay there.
Well, we'll take over the whole basement,
Mm-hmm.
ideally. Right now we got about 2/3 of it.
Mm-hmm.
But one third is just no, I guess so. 2/3 of what we're using is the snake room, and then another third is the rats. So ideally, I'd like to have the whole other portion that's left be more of Nivial, more snakes. But
yeah, we went and looked at a farm not too long ago, and it had this. Ooh, I like that.
The nude beach.
For your poontang.
My poontang.
We went and looked at this property, and it was big enough for me to have my horse and some other horses. And it had a building that was like double insulated, had running water, had its own thermostat, like all these different things that would have literally been perfect. So,
but tell them the but.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we loved everything on the outside, but when you walked in on the inside, the smell of cat like smacked you in the face.
Not the smell of cat.
Cat piss.
Yes.
Yeah.
To the
fuck
point,
that.
literally. Now keep in mind what as any person who's with reptiles for any length of time.
Went from jail to a nude beach.
David, you didn't put the horse up. You failed me.
If you're doing reptiles for any length of time, you're gonna walk in on snake shit. You're gonna walk in on a regurgitated rat, a mouse that you missed, right? And it's gonna hit you. And this cat pee smell made my eyes water. and
Oh yeah.
made me like gag. It was,
And there's no getting rid of it.
no.
But they said later on that they had a large propane leak. I always say leak, and that they had it repaired and everything. And yeah, it is
toxic.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's so. Jose. Yeah, so whoever said it, you can't get it out. We had cats previously. We don't anymore. We had cats previously at our old house, and one cat would always miss the litter box. Little asshole would just miss the litter box. So Jules ended up getting pregnant, and that room was where we chose to be the nursery. Not only did I rip out the carpet, but I cut out the subfloor and replaced the subfloor and all the trim around the door, and because I had the litter box in the closet, because I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't even going to. And then we took that Kills paint and we put it all over. Thankfully, it worked. But I literally had to cut out the floor. So what? You imagine buying a home and having to do that to the whole place? No way.
Yeah, there's enzymes that you could buy because my cat. So we adopted 2 cats. Well, we got suckered into 2 cats. I only wanted 1, and then I went to pick up the 1, and I had to get the litter stuff. My friend had it, and I met him at a Walmart parking lot, and I said, "Well, can you hold on to the cat?" Because as soon as we separated the brothers from each other, they both started crying. Then we put them right next to each other. They stopped crying and cuddling with each other. So he's fucking with me. Oh, you're gonna have to get 2 bows, 2 cats, blah blah blah. And I went and bought the stuff. I get out as soon as we separated them. They're crying again. So the cat I didn't want, I ended up taking, and that fucking cat shit and pissed on my bed. I had to buy a special enzyme. Thank God, because with kids sneaking into your bed with you, we have the liner so that it doesn't seep through. But the sheets had to go in the garbage, and I found the enzyme that actually eats. It'll actually eat the cat urine smell. But yeah, I gave that cat back. I was like, I'm over that. I was like, I can't deal with this fucking cat. And we have our one cat who I love. I love Naruto. He's not the cuddliest cat. He don't come to you for pets. You have to like snatch him up. But he's a great fly hunter. And if you have geckos, you deal with fruit flies. And the cat literally just hunts flies all day long. So he was totally worthless. A rat escaped while I was feeding. It jumped out of the bin, and he watched the fucking rat just walk by, which was very disappointing. The ozones work somewhat, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just not a cat person. I appreciate other people's cats, but they're not for me. I'm a dog person, like through and through.
And with the ozone, you can't be there. Like ozone is not like you can't. Don't quote me on this because I'm sure that the time is not accurate, but it's something to the effect of you can't enter a room if you have the ozone going for like 2 hours after the room is after it turns off.
30 minutes.
Is it 30 minutes? Okay, so it has to dissipate.
Yeah. I use the ozone in my rodent room.
Really?
Oh.
And
yep.
And it doesn't affect the rats?
Nope. I've been doing it for years. I have an ozone that runs on a smart timer. You can buy one that it's automatically on. You turn the knob so it's always on. And I have it on a smart timer that runs for 6 minutes every 54 minutes. And if we go down there and it turns on, then we turn it off and we run out. And then we wait 20 minutes and then go down. The side effects will be like your nose will get kind of like itchy. But other than that, that's the side effect. But the ozones, the way they work is they put out negative ions into the air and center positive ions. So they bind to each other and become heavier than gravity. I mean, heavier than oxygen. So they drop to the ground. So we like to run that in the rodent room so that we can mop the rodent room and essentially get rid of as much aroma out of the rodent room as we can.
I have you'll have to say how much it is, but I have like a carbon filter on the fan that I have, And I think it's working pretty well, actually. And I have it on a timer that it goes off. I think it's like every hour.
Yeah. So we originally once
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Blue Line.
once Jules and I decided we were gonna, breed rats. I said we're gonna have to do something about it. You're gonna know you're breeding rats. So I built the room and then I bought a little 80 CFM bathroom fan. I'm like, this will work. Well, I told some people via Instagram and they were all laughing at me. They're like, no way, you can't do that. So actually Balls and Strikes hooked me up with a link to buy this. It's a 402 CFM, and it went from a 4-inch exhaust to a 6-inch, and like Jules said, it looks like a giant muffler, like glass packs for your vent, right? You throw this thing on, and it's got a.
My rat room has NOS.
Yeah.
Got nitrous?
Yeah.
They're always laughing in there. You're giggling.
Yeah. It works great though. It works really well. So.
How much is an ozone?
The ozone that I got off of Amazon was $60, and for an extra $12, I got a 3-year warranty because it will die if you run it. So the things about the ozone, the element that produces the ozone, if it's on and then turns off and then turns back on right away without cooling off, it kills it. So we killed one by mistake doing that because of the timer setup. Mm-hmm. But now we have the warranty. But so 400 CFMs. I have, but my rotor room's pretty big. I have 72 colonies in there now.
Wow.
And I've been going crazy. My snakes are eating good, but I have customers that are local that need rodents, and I've been trying to fill up my freezer, and I can't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Our problem too, and when we hit this, with the babies, we had 50 babies, and it depleted my freezer reserves immediately, and then I was buying more, and then we were breeding, and she's trying to get more colonies. And I'm taking them as fast as they're popping out. And I'm like, like a baseball catcher here. As soon as they're popping out, I'm throwing them in snake tanks, just to
try to keep up.
Yeah.
You really need one female per snake. I mean, that's well, not one female, like 3/4, I would say, like ratio. So like with me, 100. So you figure 170 snakes, and I'm up to 130 females. And I'll start overproducing. But my fan.
Yeah, me too. I hope we get to that point.
Yeah.
That we're overproducing.
I'm not there yet. I got a customer that I started selling. Like, I have so many people that want rats, and I'm like, I can't do it. I don't have enough. Because what happens is, it's not that I don't have enough to feed my snakes when I sell rats. It's that I'm not feeding my snakes the size I want to.
Oh.
So instead of me getting that extra week and getting them to, a medium. Now I sold 15. Those are going to be taken away from my grow outs for the upcoming week. And the customer she started with like 4. That's all she got. And then now she's up to 16. And she feeds every 5 days. So she comes to my house every 5 days. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me just get ahead. It can't hurt. But I ran out of space. So now I just did a rack and I put casters on it, so that, and I'm detachable water lines, so that when we clean the rats, I can do that rack, and then slide it over to the mouse section, the mouse and African software section, and then clean the remaining, 30 tubs. But I can't believe the thing's still alive. It's 2 years old. I have a 1200 CFM fan down there. And with my house, I went with the chimneyless boiler. So our chimney we're not using. So I actually put the exhaust fan into the chimney, so it blows all the air out up to the top of the house, so you can't smell rodents outside because the wind takes it. Because that was like my also fear about having so many rodents, was dealing with dealing with with the smell outside.
Mhm.
I don't want people to be like, "Oh, that fucking house smells like rats," you know.
Yeah.
But I want to do the carbon thing, and I know you can do the hydroponic, you know, the canisters where it goes on one end of like a 4-inch pipe, let's say.
Hmm.
But I saw videos. I don't know who it was. You know what they did? They did the 16-inch fans. You know, like the cheap, like $20 fans at Walmart, and they just put carbon filters in the back of it and just have them running.
That's
So
smart.
yeah.
That's
So
really smart, actually.
I'm thinking about it.
It could be a way, an inexpensive way.
Yeah, and for even if it's supplementation, if you have something, you know, then
Hmm.
you know every little bit helps as far as that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I missed. I missed something because
Isn't that what Sal did?
I think that maybe that was that's maybe who I seen it. Chino is Santa? Why am I Santa?
They're saying, what about Santa? Because you're blowing the smell of rats up your chimney. So Santa's going to get smoked out by your rat smell.
I don't know if I could comment on that. My kids may be watching. Santa
Hey,
Santa
Tom and
comes
Casey are here.
Santa comes through the front door at this house. My kids and my relationship with Santa is pretty funny because I pretend I hate Santa and that he steals all of my money. So he'll be like, Daddy, like Mario's already writing lists for Christmas, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to talk to Santa. He's got all my freaking money. I'm like, I for some reason I have to feed the damn elves. So Mario will be like, oh, Daddy, you have to send money to feed the elves so we can get good presents. It was the truth. Santa cost me a lot of money.
That's
Julio, I'll
hilarious.
catch you later, bud. Thanks for jumping in.
Bye, Julio.
So
He has 2 fans hanging from the roof of his shed with the filters behind it. That's cool. That's a really good idea. I feel like Sal with his rat stuff is like really, really good. Like with his PVC, rat racks. Like I feel like I want one of those. I feel like we should attempt his DIY video and making one.
I want a rat shed badly.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
watch Brian's video. Apparently, Brian has a patio on his rat shed.
Who?
Bane of my exotics.
Oh, I'm like, which
He has
Brian are we
like
talking about?
he has like a fancy play area to sit outside the rat.
That's that
Really?
guy. That's that guy who just redid his logo, I think.
Don't give him crap. Leave Brian alone. Poor Brian. I feel bad that he has to deal with us.
He's a
Yeah,
good
but
dude.
you know, he also gave Nick permission to break his balls about it, which was a bad move.
That's true.
Yeah, I told him that was a bad idea. And he even said
True.
he regretted it like 2 seconds after saying it.
Yeah.
He built a sweet rack shack. That's fun. I love that. That's where our rats are in our shed. We need to get insulation to finish up for the winter.
Yeah. That's our problem here. It's
Yeah.
30 freaking below, you know.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
I don't know.
It gets too cold.
So you guys are colder than me in upstate New York?
I don't know. I think, well, it snowed today, which was dumb, but I don't know. I think it's going to get down to 40, the 40s, low 40s.
It was 33 when I went to work this morning.
Yeah, it gets pretty cold overnight.
So.
Yeah,
Heavy
it's
spots
dropping.
Blackout on McDonald's or Burger King right now.
Damn, you guys get the comments so much faster than me.
Oh, I have them on my phone. Maybe that's why. I would say, what do you get from both places? Okay, let's go. Let's ask.
Who's asking this, Devin? So
yeah,
he's a pretty big dude. I'm gonna say you got to go with McDonald's.
Or get both. If you like fries better from one place or a burger better from the other.
Well, the fries from McDonald's are better.
Yourself.
Exactly.
The fries are better. But you know what? Those nuggets, the 8 nuggets for $1 at Burger King,
The
They did
nuggets are better
something.
at Burger King.
They're better now. They put panko in it, so it's like crispy.
Ooh.
But if you like fried onions, Baker, they got this double burger, steakhouse burger at Burger King. It's a double Whopper with A1 sauce and fried onions on it, and it's fucking incredible.
Ooh, the triple Whopper meal with chicken fries sounds really good right now.
Triple Whopper meal.
No,
Yeah,
but he said he gets exactly what I would get
Say no more, fam. I'm there.
at double quarter pounder meal, shake, and 20 nuggets from McDonald's. That sounds amazing. And
So-
my fat ass would not be doing squats. I would just eat it.
Again, don't limit yourself. If you want to get both, get both.
I had a Whopper when I was a kid, and I'm not a Whopper, a Big Mac when I was a kid, and I didn't like it. And I never tried it again, even though I like Thousand Island dressing now. So my buddy J5 Geckos was like, dude, you haven't had he's like, why don't you get a Whopper? I mean, a Big Mac. And I was like, I don't know. I never had it I had it 20 years ago when I was a kid. I thought it was disgusting. He's like, dude, you got to have one. You're going to love it. So finally I said, fuck it. I'm going to eat, because I don't really eat McDonald's. After the whole llama shit and all that they found in the burgers 10 years ago. Not llama shit. They found llama and like ostrich and like all types of crazy shit inside them. Yeah. So I stopped eating. It ends up all the companies do. Taco Bell was caught for kangaroo meat inside their taco meat. But
that's awful.
So I finally tried a Big Mac like last week. And these assholes did bread, lettuce and pickles or whatever, more bread, 2 patties, and then the bun. They fucking built it wrong. They put the 2 patties together. It was bread, patties, patty, bread. Now I ate it and it was fucking delicious. But how do you fuck up a Big Mac? Like, it's such a simple task, you know? And in New York,
really good.
What?
If you like the Mac sauce, I do McDoubles with. I take the onions off because I don't like onions. So a McDouble, no onion, add Mac sauce. So good.
Yeah, so the McDouble,
like double cheeseburgers, anything.
I used to. I'm like a double quarter pounder guy. I like the double quarter pounder.
Yeah, I feel like that's
the Big Mac, the patties are tiny. You know, it's like baby burgers. Right. So that's my issue with it too.
Yeah. How far upstate are you?
I'm past Albany. Yeah, I'm past Albany. I'm north of Albany. So 2.5 hours from the White Plains Reptile Expo.
Dear God, we're all gonna be so fat by the end of this live. Yeah. I've been bad. I've been cheating on my healthiness. I'm usually a really, really good eater. Like really good. I usually do like intermittent fasting and then I eat all organic. But I've been eating McDonald's. I've been eating my feelings.
Well, I'm a cop, so I eat donuts, I drink coffee, and fast food. So
Baker, definitely. Tries. Yeah, you gotta come up when the track is open. And we'll make a day of it. Go bet on some horses.
I'll shoot up there one day if you'll have me.
Yeah, man. You're more than welcome. I'll fire up the smoker. I ate really bad today. My wife loves seafood, and there was lobster raviolis at the grocery store. So I went all out, and she's like into like the imitation crab meat. So I did like lobster raviolis with the crab meat, cherry tomatoes, and alfresco sauce, and it was so freaking good, but it was so unhealthy. And then with ribs. Oh, my fucking camera again. Junior's failing me.
The good thing about working in the hood is the massive amounts of jerk chicken and rice. That's nice.
Are you by Battle Hill? Are you by Gun Hill, Baker? By Montefiore Hospital with the Jamaican dudes on the corner on that side street?
Janae, you can eat 3 times the amount what your dad does because you're still growing. So keep eating.
But all she eats is ramen soup.
Janae, are you in college?
Stop doing it.
Okay, let's not get crazy.
She's over here like.
Because I'm trying to refresh the comments. You know what? Don't read comments on my phone.
She's like this.
Oh my gosh.
Keeps going and going.
You know what? Read your own comments.
You know what? Your phone was about to have an orgasm, so just stop playing with it like that.
Leave my phone alone.
It's vibrating.
I'm serious. Read your own. Me and my phone are having a relationship over here. Apparently. So.
There's a spot. I wonder if Baker's been there. Oh, he's in Flatbush. So I got lost driving back from Connecticut and ended up in like the Bronx. And my buddy works at Montefiore Hospital, and he's like, "Oh, you're right by me. Stop by this and make a right turn." So I make a right turn on this road. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Junior's like 8 years old, and there's these Jamaican dudes with these smokers made out of hot water tanks. And there's like, they have like 8 smokers, and they make jerk chicken all night long. They start cooking at 11 o'clock and end at 5 a.m.
Wow.
And they got like DJ speakers playing, you know, Jamaican music, reggae, and holy fuck. My buddy's like, don't ask for the jerk sauce, just get the jerk chicken, because the jerk sauce is like lava. But it was so fucking good. But I was so miserable eating it because it was so hot. But it's awesome. The Bronx has some really cool spots. Yeah, I was by the 47th precinct.
I want to go to New York. That's like bucket list.
I've been to New York.
Never been there?
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to travel by myself because you've already been everywhere. So... Do not get the sauce. Do not do that.
You can't. Oh my God, the jerk sauce is so crazy. You smell it, you start sweating.
Oh, see, that's right up my alley because I love spicy. Spicy. It's got to be as spicy as you can get it.
You got see. I messed up. You got to get the jerk sauce on the side. Jamaican people, they eat like the off the boat Jamaican dudes. They eat the hottest food. Like you can give them anything, and they think it's nothing. I worked with this girl at the Cheesecake Factory that was from Jamaica, and we had the Devil's Blood hot sauce, where it's like it looks like blood. It's like extract hot sauce, and she was like, "Oh, that hot sauce, I can drink that bottle." And they were like, "No, you can't. Let me make you some tenders." So she's like, "Make them as hot as you can physically make them." So we made chicken tenders for her. We rolled them in cayenne pepper instead of breading. We did cayenne pepper, then breading, and then we used like half of this bottle. And she ate these chicken strips that were just, I was crying smelling it, and she ate it without even blue cheese. She just sat there like nothing. I'm getting sick just thinking of it. It's so fucking hot. I can't mess with hot shit. I'm not a spicy
person.
I love that because I don't put any sauce on them either. I just eat them.
I like good flavor. I'm someone like put garlic on everything.
Have you tried the mule sauce?
We have it, but we don't. I haven't.
I didn't try it because I was afraid of it. Because it has all the hot peppers that are listed.
It's not spicy. To me, it's not spicy, and I actually didn't like the flavor that much. And now I don't understand why they gave it away for free with Snickers.
I thought it was good.
Their stickers are great. I mean, we use them. We use them for everything, but their sauce, nah.
I enjoy their sauce, but somehow we lost the bottle.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea where the hell the bottle went. Jenny probably put it with like her toys or something. Thought it was like with her kitchenette or something.
Jamaican rum cream is amazing as well. Oh, and by the way, Baker said it's death. That.
The sauce.
Yeah.
The jerk sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It is death. He's. I regret it. Next time I get it, I'm gonna get it with that sauce on the side. Because this guy had it in a squeeze bottle, and it was just like he put it over absolutely everything. And I was like rolling the chicken in a napkin between every bite and still burning up.
That's funny.
Yeah. How is everyone's season going so far? It's going pretty good.
Can you hook me up?
Just starting, so.
Another soda, nice.
Yeah.
My cutoff of 2020 is almost there. I got 11 days left.
Oh, you still
Awesome.
got stuff in the incubator, huh?
I got stuff in the incubator, but I got a girl that if she doesn't lay tonight, I'll be surprised.
Oh, really?
Ooh,
Cool.
Yeah, I'm expecting 5 more clutches, so we'll see if they hit the. So I asked Alexa. She's turning on. I asked Alexa how many, what's the date 56 days from now? So I have 11 days left. If these snakes lay eggs within the next 11 days, then there'll be 2020 babies. If not, then I'm considering 11 days from now, the beginning of 2021.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I cut on day 56. So if I cut New Year's Eve, then I got 11 days to make the cut. But I'm expecting. I don't know. These girls keep playing with my emotions. I think that they're gonna it's gonna happen, and then, then they don't. But I have at least 8 girls that are gonna lay eggs within the next 60 days. I would say.
Wow, that's awesome. And
That
what will that
Yeah.
put you to? Because this was a really good year for you, right?
I hit my record, so I have 14 clutches, and I'm expecting. Hopefully, I get more. I don't want to blow it out of the water, but I also want to. I haven't started pairing because I'm afraid I'm going to get 8 clutches, and then I want to try to make it so I have around 8 clutches at a time dropping.
Right.
So I'm going to do pairings of like 8 to 12 females, and pair them up for 6 weeks, and do my rotations, and then I'll start another 8 to 12. So that at one point the incubator isn't. Even though I have that big incubator that I just have to finish. I still haven't finished that massive incubator I brought inside. It's sitting in my dining room without a glass in it. But I don't know. I'm hoping that I get a few more. That one clutch that went to shit. The pairing was pastel orange ghost het clown to the black pastel double het hypo clown. That I got all the duds. I think I got 6 duds out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 1 egg, and that 1 egg, it looks so bad, but it doesn't smell. So it's on day 35, and it's like brown and dented, and but it doesn't smell. So I'm like, maybe it's just. I don't know. I've seen videos of people hatching out some pretty ugly eggs and getting snakes out of it. So I'm hoping that the odds gods are on my side, and I somehow hit a black pewter clown hypo.
That'd be incredible.
Yeah, that would be.
But I'm hoping next year I after weighing snakes, I weighed snakes a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and I have like 70 snakes that are over 1,500 grams.
How many?
Wow.
70. So if I do pair them heavy, I could have a pretty good year.
Yeah.
Really good year. And then I had a lot of females. My first clutch, the het clown clutch I had, that female, she gained her weight back and 300 grams was on top of that in 8 months. So I'm like tempted to start pairing her up.
Yeah, do it.
Wow.
I mean, if she made her way back and then some, why not?
Yeah, and she proved out. And she produced those clowns she produced were beautiful. I was happy with those clowns.
Yeah, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for clowns for us this year.
Yeah.
It's one of our big goals.
Clowns and pies.
Holy crap. Yeah, so everyone's giving David crap because he's going to have a crazy season. I think it's 22 and 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have like all the clutches.
Yeah, my thing is, I still go by with what we breed with what we like, right? I'm not going for the money. I'm not going to please anybody else. This is our venture, and we want to enjoy it, so we want to try things to what we think we're going to enjoy. That being said, I think everyone can evolve, and where I was not, I want to say against clowns, but I was not interested per se.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is crazy because this guy's clown's tattooed on him.
Yeah. Well, my thing is that like you look at an adult clown, just a straight clown, they brown out. They're when they get older, they're not really that nice looking. But once I started seeing the things that people are doing, like Justin or Troy or some of these guys that are just making these crazy things. And I don't want to say that I hadn't thought of it, but I hadn't seen it. And now visualizing it, I'm like, shit. Okay.
Need that in your life.
Yeah. So we've and we've had, we have some stuff, but we've recently been acquiring more. Just as far as the clown stuff is concerned, but we're always going to stick with the stuff that we, that we enjoy more,
Mm-hmm.
What's really hard is if like, you got a buddy who breeds and makes like an awesome pie and you're like, I want that pie. And the guy's like, he's like, I'm not selling you that pie, Nick. That's when it's hard. That's when this business is right. He's going to go get it. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I kind of understand that.
That's good.
Oh, you're in luck. I can't find it. I gotta look for all the tubs to say hold back. I'm gonna name this snake after you. I'm gonna. You know what?
Speaking of snake names, I'm pretty sure Brian and Hannah named their snake they got from us Jafar, which I think is so cool.
Yeah.
Why can't I find the snake? It must be lost.
Because I had.
It's at FedEx coming here.
Yep, I had Jenny send it to me.
No, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Whatever. You know what it is? I shifted a lot of snakes around because I set up a new snake rack yesterday.
That's always hard. You're used to them being in a certain spot, and then you move them, and you're like, wait, where'd I put that snake?
Well, what also screws it up is when we were feeding hatchling, like when I feed, my snakes have lids on the tubs, all my racks. And so we just set up an 8-foot table and just put all the 6 quarts, and I'll feed, the 6 quarts and the 15 quarts and work our way up. So between the 2 racks that hold 6 quarts, they get mixed up. So they may be on this rack this week, and next week they'll be on that rack.
Oh God, that would drive me crazy.
Yeah. Nick would have an aneurysm.
I'm very OCD when it comes to the placement of.
That's an understatement.
Of where the snakes are.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I like knowing where everything is, and it's when I'm cleaning, when I'm feeding, when I'm weighing, all that stuff, I don't know if you probably don't. You have so many snakes. That reptile scan app. I have it.
Don't use it.
I use it for some things, but I don't use it online. I like on the computer. I use it just on the app. And if you don't, as far as I know, if you don't scan the day you feed, and you scan the next day. You can't like go back and backdate it. So
Yeah,
I know that you can on the app.
Because you don't use the app, you go to the web version.
No, see,
who has time for that?
yeah, pretty lazy. About
No,
that.
you just hit a button. You just hit a button, go to web version.
Oh, you can do it on your phone.
The fucking app sucks.
Stupid.
The app sucks, but there's a web version on it that is so much better. Because I can, if I forget to put in a pairing, I can go back and, backdate the pairing.
All right.
Oh,
here's my problem then. It says put your password in. I'm so sick of passwords.
Get an Android. Get an Android and save your passwords, and then you just fucking push a button. Oh yeah, there you go. Sorry, I hate iPhones. I'm an Android guy.
I'm an iPhone person through and through.
You and Tom. You share that in common with Tom, just so you know.
It's true.
Yeah, you and Tom can have your Androids. I like that I can AirDrop my stuff right to my Mac computer. I have to.
So, Twisted Snakes is. I don't know if Twisted Snakes knows, but my number one project is Hypo Clowns.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, he likes them too. So cool. So get ready. There's going to be babies soon. I'm waiting. I got a orange ghost head clown that is upside down and uncomfortable and due to lay eggs that I bred the pastel orange ghost head clown to.
Ooh, awesome.
So hopefully I get a male. And if I don't get a male this year, I bought that pastel clown head hypo male.
That's going to be cool. Very cool.
Yeah, we just recently got 5 new snakes, and we have at least 3 more coming. And I'm not saying anything because I'm.
Why can't he buy from me?
Because I'm taunting Tom.
Is he in Canada, eh? Or like Europe?
I think Twisted is in Canada. I think
he knew about your poontang, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he knew about the poontang. So you just drive, man. I'm 7 hours away from Canada.
Brian called you out, Canadian. A part of me wants to move to Canada.
Why am I a bragger? Because I had the logo first? I don't understand.
And so it begins.
Yeah, but his logo, I don't know.
Nivial holding my GHI female hostage. No, you were supposed to come today. Although I had a horse emergency, so I'm kind of glad that you didn't.
And she somehow forgot. I mean, I got your back, Justine, but
she's been live all day long.
She did her live, then she jumped on my live.
Mm-hmm. I loved it actually because I was like, oh, I can get this done and then I can go back and watch Justine.
Yeah, I get home from work. She's on her phone listening to it. I'm like, why does that person look like Justine? It was. That's why.
Yeah, she's hooked on doing lives. She's been doing a lot lately.
Pay attention, Tom.
Nick, what are you taunting me about now?
I actually felt bad because Tom's not a bright guy. Thank God Casey's smart. Unfortunately,
Casey is very smart.
She's got the looks and she's got the brains, and Tom is just.
Say it for the people in the back.
Tom's just
brains
there, right?
and beauty.
He just takes up space. I love it.
Oh my God, that's so mean.
But he's a big dumb animal. So.
Oh my gosh.
He asked me the other day. We were on the phone with each other. He goes, "So you got any new snakes?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got 5." He goes, "Oh," because I didn't tell him, but I didn't tell him on purpose, just to play with him. And I still don't think he understands. He heard all of this, but he's tall. He's a giant, so maybe it takes a little bit for
to get to there.
Yeah.
It could also be what is it called again? Like when these fighters train in the mountains, higher what the hell?
High altitude training.
High altitude. It could be maybe the altitude of his height and then the acclimation to retain information.
Right. Or it could be the fact that he has those giant nipples. They might actually obstruct what the sound is like when it goes. So I could say, "Hey, I have a pastel coming," and he'll be like, there's a bus where, because he won't have any idea. Well, just I don't know.
Or the fur coat.
Yep. See, Janae knows. He's like a Yeti.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, his body looks like your face.
I was just patiently waiting for you to tell me what you got.
How much for what? Like a week?
So what'd you get? Can you tell me?
Yeah, well, when we're off the live, I'll tell you, because Tom's on here.
Because he couldn't come back and watch it.
Huh?
It saves.
I get that.
Oh, that's why he said he's going to do it when we're on.
Right.
I got you.
If Tom wasn't on here, is what you just said.
I mean, I could text you. So, did you pair up any of those cool albinos that you bought? With that awesome unboxing?
The albinos are actually still in quarantine. We usually do a 60-day quarantine.
Have a good night, Baker.
So,
see you later, Baker.
So I'm actually waiting for them to. It should be up soon though. But it was cool because I forgot about not the caring of, because obviously I'm feeding and cleaning and taking care of them, but I forgot about how long a few snakes had been in there. I actually had 2 snakes that I received when Tom was here back in July that I just pulled out of the quarantine rack like 2 days ago.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, why is this snake over here? And I'm like, holy shit, this has been here since Tom was here.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool as I get to put them away. And I always feel better like that. Here you made it, hop into your new home. And
it also helped that we we sent new ones to their homes.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had more space. Oh, hi, kitties.
There's my buddy. Oh, he's crazy, though. He's a madman. Yeah, that's
oh my God, Nick, what?
That's a good problem.
He's saying, "Oh my God," because I forgot about this. And hey, Tom, it was the Cypress GHI Enchi asphalt.
Fucking A. Female or male?
Can help you. It's easy.
Male.
Oof.
Now it is asphalt or yellow belly, but I'm willing.
Oh, it's one of those.
I'm willing it to be asphalt.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I got to talk to Vinnie Meyer because I think so. I bought a pastel. I bought an Orange Dream Yellow Belly gravel off of Vinnie, and I don't like to buy the whole double thing, but the price was right.
Yeah.
And the other thing was he was going to prove it out this year. So he paired him to the father to like 3 clutches, 3 females. Unfortunately, he got a lot of duds, but hopefully it proves out to be gravel and we see some, highways in there.
Right.
Because then if it proves out, I don't have to deal with proving it out. And if it is yellow belly, regardless, I would do the same pairing because I would just make ivories. But hopefully it proves out to be gravel and I can jump into the highway thing or even just breeding it to something that's no yellow belly complex and start the process of producing super gravels.
Well, and that's exactly where I'm going with this. So my first Cypress is actually the one that got Tom all hot and bothered about Cypress when I showed her off. She's a Cypress lesser yellow belly.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got the Cypress Enchi GHI asphalt so I can potentially have super Cypress freeways.
I'm thinking of the bongo. Never mind.
If the male's asphalt.
Shit, so. Nick's getting a lot of heat in here.
What happened?
Where the hell is
That's
Richie?
Joel's favorite snake, Nick. What the fuck? Which one is he talking about? Nick can eat a dick. Nick sucks. Okay. I have Jules' snake here. Yeah, so Justine, yes, I am interested in that snake. How many grams is it?
What snake? Now you're buying snakes?
I was thinking about it from Justine.
See? See, I
Nick-
bet you're feeling pretty stupid now, Justine.
It's a leopard fire female.
Oh, so Brian let us know where Chad is.
Oh,
Chad's on a date with a dude.
good for Chad.
I love it.
Good for him.
Is he on a date though, for real?
You're nosy. You should see her when it comes to anybody in the reptile industry who goes on a date or is getting engaged or is hooking or whatever. She's like, oh my God, they're so cute together. I've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, I was there when who was it? They announced their engagement, and all the girls in live went. It was you guys in Atypical.
It's probably
They got
it
married.
was probably Brad and Lisa
It
got
was.
married. Yeah.
Yes. That's who it was. Voodoo.
I can be happy for people.
No, you can't be because she made him do it.
Oh my gosh.
She clearly forced it on him because Brad's a solid guy. She's got something over him. No man would get married. You were pregnant. I had to marry you. Right?
God.
No man is just going to be like, hey, let's get married. That sounds like a great idea because it's hell.
I gotta say, marriage is my worst investment. It's true.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh, honey.
Say goodbye to Nick. Grab your shovels. Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Yes.
zip it, Janae.
Yep, grab your shovels. Absolutely.
I will say this on this live: if you ever hear I die, make sure that they check my blood, because my Amanda watches so much fucking Lifetime, she can kill me easily, and I won't even fucking know. So make sure that they check what's going on, because she has to go down for the murder of my life.
Well, Jules is going to be Carol Baskins and probably just kill me and feed me to all the snakes. So
Junior calls my wife Amanda Baskin. She's so mad right now. She's like rolling her eyes, going like this.
Yeah, mine was as well. That's why I'm divorced.
What?
You should read that. Jules, I'll help. Thanks. You know what? I appreciate all the help I can get.
Oh, see, Twisted, he knows. Oh, I am planning David's
Yes.
death. Yeah, I'm trying to convince Jody to do it because I want to split his snakes. So, you know.
I actually am in a will for someone's reptiles. Not a will, but yeah, my buddy. I tag him. I get geckos from Crazy Eddie. He has ridiculous chihuahuas, and I'm always like, dude, just make sure that your sister knows if you die to call me so I can come down and pick up my geckos. So it's all set up. If he dies, I'm gonna go down. I got to drive to Long Island to pick up like $30,000 worth of geckos.
Holy crap!
You know what would be really good? Not really good because it would involve David dying, but we do like the NFL draft if he dies. Like someone gets first pick, then someone gets to pick next, and then it just...
Are you a gold digger?
Gold digger.
Who says that? That is the most callous, heartless.
You were just saying you wanted him to die.
I was kidding.
You said you were planning.
I saw the
You
look
were
on
plotting.
your face, Julie.
Keep going.
David, I'm so sorry, David. I don't know what came over my wife.
You know what would be cool? If you put a number on every snake and then you got that little thing that spins with the balls inside, and then everyone gets to spin it and then pick a number, and then that's the snake you get.
Yeah.
So you guys are officially YouTubers.
Yes. Yes.
How do you guys like the whole doing it behind scenes? Editing,
It's been a learning
recording.
curve.
Okay, so the editing is all her. And it's a lot. I don't have to tell you. It's I don't know what I'm. She's got a Mac, and I have no idea how to use it. So I just go, yeah, you okay? Let me know how it works out. So yeah, she gets 100% of the credit and 100% of the credit for the YouTube stuff because it was her idea, which most of the good ideas are. But I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually do. It's the lives are different. The lives you could be just crude, callous, not care, kind of I'll be myself, like a schmuck. But you have to maintain a little bit of integrity for a YouTube video, and I also get to kind of watch myself and see little nuances that I need to fix, or things that I do that I like or don't like. So
yeah, I messed up the volume on the last video because I started using a different editing program, so that was my bad. Watch it on a computer; it's a lot better.
I just hired the volume.
Pretty good too. Thank you.
I had the volume up all the way, and I watched it through. And then it went to the video prior that you did, and it was so fucking loud because my TV was like max.
Yeah.
But it was great, and you guys are like, there's so much chemistry with you guys on camera, so it is funny because you guys are silly. You guys tag each other and fuck with each other, and Nick says the most craziest shit. Just the stuff that comes off his head. It's great. I think that's why we get along so well because we both have like a fucked up sense of humor. That's why people either love me or hate me. Because unfortunately there is no filter with me. I can't help myself. But the videos are good. It's different than a lot of people's videos too, which I like. How it's kind of like both you guys there in like almost like an interview setting, and then with the whole questionnaires on YouTube and all of that, it's good. And the camera that you're using is fucking ridiculous. The videos are so clear.
Thank you. I'm using my phone.
An iPhone. Uh-oh.
Yeah, my videos are done with my 2-year-old Android.
Yeah. They work well.
We did get and
where's my camera?
I know you had a hand in this, right? I don't know if you bought it before Chino suggested it or after, but one of the first things she got was the mic. So just for sound quality, because I remember everybody saying, I know you were one of them who was like, you got it. If you do nothing else, get a good mic. So
I'm using the
back. That wasn't me.
The back part of the camera.
Nope. No, I can't take credit for that.
I thought it was too.
Nice. No, I didn't, because I actually need to invest in a mic. Do you know where my camera is?
You know what? I got this on Amazon. It was like, I think, oh my gosh, like $50 or something.
I think that's the one I'm looking at. Well, I'm looking at one similar to that for my new camera, because I do have so this right here is my new camera. So did you see the video where we went apple picking?
No.
The YouTube video? I recorded that with this. So this right here is a DJI Osmo Pocket, and it's on a gimbal. So I turn it on. It's like robotic. It follows. It does all this crazy shit. It's got a little screen on it.
Holy
you can
crap.
hook up microphones, and like if you can see how it's like it's delayed. The video that this thing shoots is incredible. And I got it for $260. It was cheap. The reason why
that's not bad at all.
The reason why I got this camera was because I have a radio show I listen to. It's called Jake and Christy in the Morning, on the local radio station. And Jake, so that radio station sponsored the Saratoga Reptile Expo. They were one of the sponsors, and they show up. So Jake I can't help it. It's like one of my guilty pleasures, Like I I listen to this radio show. I call in. I've been on it multiple times. They call me Chef Dave on the show. That's my name, is Chef Dave when I call in. And yeah, it's $270. It's a 4K 60 frame per second camera. But Jake showed up at my table with this little camera, and it's like, it's crazy. I'd never seen anything like it. So he's like recording my page like this, just with this tiny little fucking thing in his hand. And he's like, yeah, man, it's 4K, it's this and that. And I think nothing of it, you know. He posts a video and tags me in it. And the video was incredible. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe it came out of this little camera. So this camera, I didn't get the software set up, but I'm actually going to start doing my live streams so that the camera doesn't go black every 30 minutes like it does.
Oh, okay.
But it's nice. It's the video. It does you know, the time lapse, and it does all types of other crazy things. The only flaw is the low lighting. It's horrible. It's not good in low lighting.
Okay.
So where most of my videos is me just pulling out my cell phone and recording.
Mm-hmm.
If I record with that, I have to set up the lights.
Oh, okay.
And I want to invest into better lights. That's going to be my next investment, because you can buy lights. Like now I have the ones with the big tents, and then it has this like massive compact bulb, you know, power compact bulb in it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can buy ones that are like 1 foot by 1 foot square LEDs that are dimmable, and then you can adjust the brightness, the softness, you know, the decay in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's little tricks that you learn. It's crazy. Like my face seems very clear in my past YouTube videos. It's blurry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then this one guy showed me, like I was saying earlier, this lamp. So this little cheap LED lamp for $25. You can see my face. It's not too bright. And then all of a sudden you put that on, and it makes it so much clearer in the video.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a $25 investment that made like a world of a difference.
Mm-hmm. There's also things you can do, like if you want light to come up to your face, you can put something white down because it reflects the light. And then if you want less light to come up to your face, you can put something dark because it'll absorb the light. I found that out recently.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, there's all sorts of different. You know what, guys? Can you set a reminder on your phone?
For what?
For the lights.
Oh, is Tom cranking you about that again?
Yeah, I was actually going to say something about that too. But yeah, I mean, we're just I'll send you the microphone because I think we got it for like $30. I had it in my wish list, and they sent me an email saying that there was a $20 off code with it. So I was like, oh, I'm buying it right now because it was almost half off.
Dave, I sent you the Wi-Fi extender. He's in it. All right. We're getting called out on stuff. See, I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah. I feel attacked, you guys. I feel attacked. I will.
Mesh. Yeah, you know what? I thought I told him about it because we upgraded our Wi-Fi to improve my house. So the wall geckos, that wall has 100 amp electrical service on that wall alone.
Oh, okay.
So I used to have a 220 gallon reef tank over there. So I actually added another 100 amp box, and excuse me. And when I added that, and then I had them add electrical to my attic, I don't get Wi-Fi in my dining room. All that electrical on the wall kills the Wi-Fi in my dining room.
Okay.
So what I ended up doing was when I got my internet fixed, the guy was telling me, "Oh, you got to get a mesh Wi-Fi system where it's like 3 towers that communicate with each other." And we got one off of Amazon for $140 with a 3-year warranty. And our Wi-Fi will go 9 houses down.
Are you serious?
What?
It's so crazy. I had David go on the Wi-Fi and put on a YouTube video and just start walking. And he's like, 9 houses down. He's like, I still have Wi-Fi, Dad. So he came back. So we
That's
ended up,
wild.
he ended up going the other direction and up 3 houses, and across the street is a baseball field. And he still had Wi-Fi in the baseball field's parking lot.
Jeez.
So
Holy crap!
it's so awesome. We have so by the pond on the back of my property, which is my small property, but by the pond, we put the smart TV out there. And you just got to plug it in. All you need is power. We could watch TV right in the backyard now because the Wi-Fi is so freaking good.
That's very cool.
And if I do live streams now out there, I'll be perfect. I'll be because remember I was getting a little choppy when I did one with you guys.
Yep.
All right, David, it's sent. I just sent it to David, so I took care of my business. Yeah, he can barely walk outside.
Over to everyone.
I already sent the microphone link to Tom.
Oh, you guys sent me that too.
Okay, I'll send that to you too.
I'll send it right now.
Oh my gosh.
So what are you guys doing with all those albinos? Is that top secret, or we could talk about it?
That's up to Nick.
Well, we have no, it's not secret. We have albino clown projects that we're doing. We have what are the other ones we have? We're gonna do the Phantom. We have that Phantom head albino, which gave us 8 eggs, 4 of them being albinos, and we loved them. And 3 of them were Phantom albinos, and then the one regular one. Then what do we have? We have I forget the other one. I think we're going for hets on another one, and then we do have one secret one, but that's it wouldn't be too hard to figure out.
I need albino females. I was very jealous of that unboxing video because I have 6 het albino females, and I have no albino at all.
Yeah, but you're talking breeder size, right?
My het albinos.
That's what you wanted.
Well, all those are breeder size, but I just wanted. So I only got 1 clutch, and I produced 1 albino out of the clutch, and it was a male.
Oh,
so I sold it.
We have an albino female, but she's a hatchling, so I don't know. Like it's.
I'd be interested. Maybe we could do a little trade.
I would love to do that.
All right, we got to talk about that then.
Yeah,
definitely. Because I wouldn't mind having a female just to get into rotation.
Right. Yeah.
Because head to head sucks.
I know, and that's what our pieds are for next season. It's a pastel het pied versus a normal het pied. But you know what? I have a female pastel pied that's not ready yet, and a male pied that's not ready yet. So you got to go with what you got ready, right?
Yeah. I mean, my male. Now that I got all these pieds that I held back, I'm gonna dedicate my pied het albino to the albino projects. I'm not even gonna breed it to anything else. So I wanna move forward with that project. And as I said, unfortunately, I produced an albino het pied male, and it ended up kind of cool because A&R Geckos, he's like one of the lychee kings, in the country. He doesn't have ball pythons, and we did a live, and he was talking about it, and his wife, his daughter was even saying, "Oh, don't, you don't need a snake," and this and that. And the next day, he bought the albino het pied male off me. So it was pretty funny to see him getting into ball pythons now.
That's cool.
That is cool. Is that albino male het for anything? A pastel creed het pied. Ooh, that's cool. Very cool.
1,000 grams.
Of course, it's from Billy.
Yeah, because what Creed is Billy's line of fire, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know
I'm
that
pretty
much about
sure.
it.
I'm pretty sure Creed is a fire line that's Billy's line.
Oh, very cool. Then it's awesome, I'm sure. And a banana pied male. Very cool.
Yeah. See, and that it's funny too. You look at, you know,
He's
websites
asleep.
or Instagram or Morph Market or whatever, and you see all these people who have their own. I don't want to call them dinkers because they say they're not. They say they're their own gene. But to what point? When are you validated? I guess that's my question. You know, when do you come out with a Creed or a Lori or, you know, a Noco line special? Like when?
Or Ozzy's is it the
Weirdo gene?
high definition?
Right. OD.
Yeah.
Which
are
well, and now he's
Intensity.
got something. Yeah, now he's got something in his puzzles that he just calls the weirdo gene. You know.
Nerd is the worst for that.
But when
That's what Tom
when does it become validated? That's what I How much do you? Hi, Jenny.
Hi, sweet girl.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you? You're in my ears. She can hear you. Are you good, Jen?
Oh.
Yeah.
She's looking for Mario. I don't know if you heard Mario talking a second ago. He said a sentence and then fell asleep on Amanda's lap. Yeah, out cold. He is our early sleeper. Like 11 o'clock, he's out cold. He's drooling on her. Well, I think when it comes to like proving out lines and whatnot, there's a right way to it. And I think that when these breeders have something that they're proving out, I mean, the logical way to do it is to prove it out first off, so you have something to market, as well as you want to make like an army of them.
Right.
So that when you do let it hit the market, you can let go 20 single genes and still have the multi genes, and it gives the people that are buying it and paying top dollar for it, a 3 to 5 year process before they can bring in other genes,
that you already have, which is what who is it, Fire something or other, they did with the Desert Ghost stuff. They have stuff that's years ahead of even like Justin and Billy and with his enhancer and all that stuff. Yeah, that's cool, but I don't know. I guess it's kind of a silly conversation because what are the odds? I'm going to come up with a gene or whatever. It could happen, I guess, but it's still something it's interesting.
I when I'm in 5 years, 10 years, when hopefully I have 2,000 snakes, I would love to do it. Ian is the nicest guy. I've dealt with Ian at Outback Reptiles for years, talking to him, picking his brain about shit. Had no idea who the fuck he was. Watched a video that Ozzy did talking about him bringing in the Orange Dream through Ian. And I was like, Ian. And he said, Ian from Outback Reptiles. I'm going, holy fuck, that guy he brought in everything. He's the main importer for all these crazy genes. And he's a young guy. He's not. He must have been in his 20s when he started importing all these snakes and getting everybody going. It's definitely cool. I would love to do it, especially that I'm breeding African Softers and all that. But that's like, I feel like if you do it, you got to do it right. Like even if you quarantine a wild caught, I don't think I would put wild caughts in the same building or room as domesticated, domestic snakes,
Right.
And then the whole process of breeding it and then taking that offspring and breeding it. I mean, it's a long process for just like I invested in a male Desert Ghost. So I got, I invested in that. I finally got a het female, but that whole process of now I grew him out to breeder size, and then now I'm breeding him to make hets, and then now I got to let those hets grow 3 years and then breed him to them, and it's a long process. But
yeah, it is.
If you make something, look at the banana. $100,000 snake.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not there yet. Like I see people that buy a lot of imports, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like that's something where you have to be closer to OG status before you're like, at least before you're ready to jump into that. Not saying you can't, but
no. I saw on Morph Market, Will Banks just put up 2 snakes, and they're $10K a piece, 10 or 15 grand a piece. I believe it's 1 female and 1 male, and it's something. I don't know if he calls it atomic, but one of them is a scaleless. Half of the snake is scaleless. It's like a chimera or whatever. That's a chimera.
Chimera.
But his it's genetic, but it's not consistently genetic. He's made 9 animals with this splice down the center of them from these snakes, and he's like, I don't have the time or the energy to do it anymore, so I'm going to start releasing a few of them out. Well, he's releasing a few of them out at 10 grand a piece.
Yeah, it's a nice paycheck.
Yeah, but they're cool. But you gotta have money to make money, right? You gotta spend money to make money.
It's true.
So,
and if you have the money, you can make the money faster.
Right.
Yep, for sure.
You know, I mean, I wish that I was in a better situation, but at the same time, like, this was my biggest year investing when I bought all those snakes in January. But I 5th year in, I was buying $200 snakes and just stacking mores, and holding back the multis.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm kind of happy with that. I feel like regardless, a lot of people come in and they buy and buy and buy, and then they don't. It's fun buying snakes. I mean, it sucks when you got to hit that transfer button, but
yeah,
it's
fucking fun. I mean, the whole transaction I love. I love the inquiring, hearing about it, finding out what the pairing was, negotiating the price, finding out when they ship it, opening that fucking box you've been waiting for. I mean, there's like so much cool shit about it, but I can't keep buying snakes.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Well, and so Tom and Casey have, they came out here, and they stayed with us. So they keep asking us to come up to New York, and if and when we do that, I'm just going to steal half their shit because I'm not buying anymore. I'm just going to take what they have.
I can help you.
All right, deal.
Man, Tom's an hour and 45 minutes from me.
Nice.
Yeah, when you come up, I'm there.
That'd be great.
Without a doubt, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, actually, when I was down there, if I wasn't running so late, I would have went to Tom's house, but it was already late.
You do work at a pet store like JDI.
I did. I worked at a pet store for all the time when I was a kid, and this is where David and I have so much in common. The snakes that I was buying back in the day, bull snakes, pine snakes, gopher snakes, stuff, I was getting them for $20, $30, $60 was like a really expensive bull snake or pine snake, whatever. Louisiana pines, black pines, patternless pines, all that stuff. And now I look at them and they're astronomical. I bought a yellow anaconda for $100. You know how much those things are going for now? Just it's stupid. But life happens, and you get in and out and whatever. But the pet store, and this is back when predominantly everything we were getting was wild caught, and we were dealing with mostly exporters, and we were getting stuff. They still had ticks. I'm not even talking about mice. I'm talking about big ticks.
White fucking ticks on them, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But they weren't being as handpicked as they would be now if you started bringing them in. I know some places. I don't know if it's out.
Bye, Brian.
Who was that? Bane?
Bane.
Later, brother. I don't know if if Outback still does. I thought they were doing like grab bags, where they would once or twice a year they'll import, and then you can buy a bag of like 10 snakes, but they don't open it. But some
There's
banks open it.
different things that they do. So
Yeah, but
they do a premium bag too, where they open their bags and then you can see the snakes that you're buying and they explain to you why they think this is something.
yeah, but someone's still looking through that bag, at one end or the other. But back in the day, it wasn't nearly as involved or popular or
So they were sending like 60-gram fucking snakes. So I started working at Petland Discount. It was like a New York pet store that was everywhere. I started working in Petland in, I want to say, 95, 96. And that was like where there was no such thing as captive breds in pet stores. When everything was fucking wild. Ball pythons were the worst snakes. I wouldn't sell them. I didn't like selling them because they were wild. They didn't do good in fish tanks. And, I can't tell. So what was the setup that you sold a ball python in when you were a young buck?
Oh, it was a heat rock or an under tank heater. In depending on the size of the snake, it was in it. Most likely we'd try to push a 20 long, or like a 40 breeder with a screen top. They didn't have critter cages or anything back. They started coming out with those, with the lids on top, but then you would sell whatever, like manzanilla or grapevine or something, because they had to have some kind of, they have to
arboreal branch.
Yes. And it, yeah, it was crazy. It was compared to, and doing it like that with heat rocks and even under tank heaters are garbage. It's
oh yeah, because you burn the snakes. There's no regulating.
Right.
My tank of choice was to sell. I was selling the 20 high.
Okay.
For ball pythons, and you can keep 1 to 2 of them in there, full grown. And the Zoo Med tempered metal lid that had 20-inch bulbs, and then the 2 bulbs. One would be a red bulb, and one would be your sun bulb. And it's so crazy how it's all fucking changed.
Yeah.
And that was the go-to.
That's just what David said too. So all 3 of you have been in this too long.
And we used to sell Western hog noses for $50.
Wow.
See, now Illinois has always had those at least from when I've been into reptiles. They've always been their rear fangs. You couldn't sell them in pet stores or anything like that. But it was. Yeah, those were some crazy days. It was you could get anything. You could get.
What was the coolest animal surrendered to you in a pet store before?
I don't know about coolest, but I ended up getting back on the cat thing. I ended up rescuing a cat that was dumped off. We didn't sell cats or dogs at this pet store. It was strictly aquatics and exotics, small animals, fish, reptiles.
Was that the name, or it just sounds so?
No, that wasn't the name. It was actually
poetic.
It was called Glen Ellen Pet Center. It wasn't.
Yeah, not
works there,
but
it just rolls off his tongue.
But so I had a cat, and that cat that I rescued subsequently pissed all over everything I owned. So back to what you were saying. But I got 2 raccoons that were surrendered, that were dropped off, and I ended up keeping. Oh my god! I kept them. They're babies. I kept them for like, I don't know, maybe a month,
2 months,
6 weeks, something like that. Then I started doing a little research, and I found out when they reach sexual maturity, they kind of turn on you.
They turn into assholes.
Yeah. So I ended up giving them to a wildlife refuge, and they were very cool about it. But I don't. Everything else was pretty run of the mill. If it was a good reptile, it didn't even hit the show floor. We just took it home,
Yeah.
But why? What was the craziest thing for you?
I think it was an anaconda. It was a green anaconda that showed up, probably about 1,000 grams, nice size already. And everyone was like, I already got two. I already got one. Everyone I worked with had them. Yeah, I worked with this guy, Gio, this Puerto Rican dude, that he had hotels in Puerto Rico. And he literally would buy snakes in the U.S. and then go through customs and ship them back home. And he had a 5-bedroom apartment that him and his girl had 1 bedroom, and each bedroom was a reticulated python room.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was fucking nuts. I haven't talked to the guy in 20 years. And so someone brought in this green anaconda, and I watched the guy pull it out of the bag. This other guy, maybe his name is Mike or Joe, he grabs it out of the thing, and he's like, yeah, with the anacondas, you got to make sure that if you're holding them by the, if they're showing aggression and you want to just hold them, you got to go high up because since their skulls are so like small that they can turn. And right when he said that, the fucking anaconda grabbed onto his wrist and wrapped around him. And I was all for bringing home that anaconda until I saw that shit.
Yeah.
Because he squealed like a pig when that fucker latched onto him. And the anacondas will like grab and let go and grab and let go. But I think that was the coolest animal. We had people bringing in crocodiles. We dealt with that, but we kicked them right out of the store because we wanted no part of out with gators.
Yeah, I had an alligator, and I actually feel bad because my buddy who I was talking about earlier, I bought the thing, but my buddy ended up having it at his place. I bought a 7-foot galvanized horse trough, and we had it in there. And I was over at his house all the time, so we'd go over there, we'd feed it, we'd take it out, whatever we did with it, and then one day I think it got to be about 4 feet or so, and they start maturing at, well, I don't know what age, but I'm pretty sure he did because he started doing that whole, and when he made this guttural grunting noise, it vibrated the sides of the galvanized horse trough, and it resonated throughout the entire basement. And he made that noise when we were sitting down there. I look at my buddy, I'm like, I think it's time we got to get rid of this thing.
Should put him on the smoker.
Well, we actually gave it to the, I shouldn't say gave, I had to pay to surrender it to the Chicago Herpetological Society, and they flew it out to a refuge in Florida.
I would have eat that motherfucker. If anybody has gators that they don't want, I will eat that shit. Send it to New York. It'll go right out my smoker. My buddy had a pretty cool deal because the gators, like I noticed, like because I have friends that had them, is when they get to a certain age, they don't like fresh meat. They like rotten meat. So like when they're young, you could throw chicken quarters in and all that stuff, and it's great because they eat it right away. But at a certain point, when they get up to like over 4 feet, they'll leave the chicken in there just to rot. So then your house smells like gator piss, shit, and rotten chicken.
Jeez.
Yeah. But my buddy had a great deal because this guy, he had a connection with the zoo, and he was getting the gators as babies and then growing them out. And then after 2 years, he traded in and get another baby. So you had like a revolving door of getting like baby gators. Fucking badass. I gotta say, if that's another thing about where I want to move, I want to go somewhere where I can have like a nice gator pond, like the proper way, full, cement pool area, whole fenced in area, signs. So it doesn't eat the neighborhood children. It could eat the neighborhood cats. I'm fine for that. But not children. It's frowned upon.
Florida. David
Florida.
said just sit the chickens in the sun.
That makes sense. Still, then you got to bring it back. It's like, then you got to bring a rotten chicken inside.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and rancid.
Sounds gross. He also said gator nuggets.
Fucking love gator nuggets. I'm telling you, so good. When I went to Baton Rouge, I got off the plane within 2 hours. I was eating gator nuggets. Love it. You know me. I like to eat. Yeah, Texas is on my radar. Texas is definitely on my radar. Texas has.
Yeah.
I like pork. I don't think there's any Filipinos out there that don't like pork. So being able to get wild hog and hunt with whenever you want and fill your freezer up with hog, that sounds great. You can hunt gator in Texas, also sounds great. And the gun laws are pretty good in Texas too. So coming from New York, which is one of the worst states for any of those things. I mean, you can't even have a Burmese python in New York, which I understand the whole concept about the Burmese python. Because the pet stores were selling them like crazy, you know. But it's a cool snake. And if you raise a Burmese python right, they're so docile, they're so cuddly. They are like, it's not like a ball python. Like it's either in a ball or it's trying to get the fuck away from you. I can hear an echo. Who's watching the YouTube video? Jennifer? Jennifer's watching this live in the kitchen. Hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Such a clown.
She's sweet.
Texas is on my radar. My father finally wants to move upstate, and I'm like, come on, let's go to another state. And he's like, he has like the excuses for everything. So like we live in New York, right? And you guys are in a cold state as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like winter kills more people than any natural disasters annually. Like winter is fucked up. I'd be like, oh, Florida. Oh, there's hurricanes in Florida. Oh, what about Texas? Oh, it's floods in Texas. What about South Carolina? Oh, it floods in South Carolina and there's hurricanes. Yeah, there's a fucking excuse for every single state I want to move to. And because South Carolina sounds pretty good too. I would love to be living somewhere where there's palm trees in my backyard.
Yeah.
Then the other thing, like when I went to Baton Rouge, and I don't know why I never thought of it, but so I like plants. Like my father has a green thumb, and our house is like, you ever go to someone's house where it's like overgrown plants fucking everywhere? Hanging plants, windows covered plants, everything everywhere. So that's my house growing up. And you know, I get my own house and I have all my plants, and I like certain species, and certain species produce more oxygen, and I like that concept because that helps me with my migraines. But when I went to Baton Rouge, I'm like, I went outside to have a cigarette by the pool, and all the plants that I have inside my house were all surrounding the pool. So it was awesome.
That's cool.
That is.
So that angle, I'm like, oh shit, I can leave all these plants outside. But Arizona is, I don't know why I fear Arizona. I know, I had a friend that went to Arizona, and he brought slippers, and he got freaking the craziest burns on his feet because he didn't realize, because there's no humidity. He's used to New York humidity. So then he went to Arizona where there's zero humidity. So he didn't realize that the sun was fucking cooking his feet. And he had like just burns. Like it looked like actual burns.
Oh my gosh.
Just from walking around. Like he thought it was nothing. You know, because if 100 degrees in Arizona feels like 85 degrees in New York. From what I'm told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that in Colorado too, right? There's like your drinks don't sweat.
Yeah. No humidity.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but that makes sense. Your drinks don't sweat?
Yeah, there's no condensation.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It's 100 degrees out. You have your Coke in a can in front of you. It's not gonna sweat.
That's freaky.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's so weird.
Yeah, because if you have a koozie on it, it could be piss warm and you wouldn't even know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in Colorado and I lived in Texas. So.
And you went to Canada.
Yeah.
New York City.
New York, yeah.
I didn't know I went to Canada. I'm interested to hear about that.
I can't talk about it now.
We're gonna talk about it.
Statute of limitations not up yet.
You know what? I don't care.
Yeah, Arizona is on my list too, because Arizona has, I like my bugs, and there's a lot of cool invertebrates that just run wild in Arizona.
Yeah.
But then it's also Texas.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Everything sweats in the deep east.
Dunes.
Yeah, and so I ride bikes, and so Janae, when I said I had the camera, she's like, "Oh, my friends did a YouTube video." She was in. It was so funny. The young Janae in the video. So all these guys riding on quads and side by sides in the dunes, and all I could think of is Terra Firma 2. It's like the greatest. If you're a dirt bike rider, Jeremy McGrath, one of the best dirt bike racers ever, did a video in the dunes, and oh man, as soon as I saw that video, I'm like, fuck, that's another thing. I want somewhere where I can quad ride and dirt bike ride, and hopefully be able to get a nice Can-Am side by side. But at the same time, I like the woods, and I like winter. I like being cold. I just hate shoveling snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my
winter
issue.
Sucks having horses too. But
there's horses is a lot. Like, so the horses, you have to like brush them a lot, right? There's a lot of like maintenance with horses.
A lot.
It's like being married.
Oh my God, Tom, shut your mouth. I will. Can-Am is junk. You fucking crazy. Don't even say Razor, Tom. If you say Razor, or what's the other one, Polaris?
It's one of those.
You need to take a drug test. It's true. Polaris is pieces of shit. He's gonna say it. I'm waiting for it. Tom, you're tripping. He obviously doesn't know about bikes. If he doesn't like Can-Am, do you guys ride?
Do we ride? Yeah.
So what is it? The Can-Am, the 1000cc quad. What is it? The Endeavor, I think it's called. They have a race one, and then they have like a hunting one. That came out like 5 years ago. My buddy bought it. It's a $14,000 quad. Oh God, you don't know. Polaris sucks. Polaris is made of tin. Yamaha's good, but it's no Can-Am. The Can-Am is the fucking Cadillac of quads. Yeah, it's a $14,000 quad, but I've never ridden a quad until I rode that it feels better to go over bumps the faster you go. That's how ridiculous the suspension on that quad is. Then you get into side-by-sides, and they do fucking wheelies. They're turbocharged.
Oh, jeez.
I have one of my close friends. He has a business where he goes all around the world, and he installs he has a company that does the mechanical shades between the windows. And he bought the Can-Am turbocharged side-by-side, which is $20,000. And then he dumped another $30,000 into it.
Wow.
That fucking thing, it felt like I was in a Z06 Corvette. When he hit the gas, you could feel the blood coming up your legs. That's how aggressive it was.
Wow. Yeah, David, I should have thought about that before I got married.
What?
I'd rather have 40 horses than get married ever. That's the truth.
I want a horse.
I feel that on a spiritual level, David.
I feel like
Honda, 100%. I'm a Honda person through and through. Like lawnmowers, dirt bikes, four-wheelers, everything Honda.
I mean, I like the four-stroke Hondas, but I raced AMA for 3 years on Kawasaki. I was Team Green. Yeah, I liked my Kawasaki's.
Yeah.
Polaris, Junior, I bought Junior a Polaris 90 quad when he was 4 years old, and
That's okay, Max.
the first time he rolled that thing, the whole fucking thing fell apart. Everything bent.
Is this not plugged in?
No, it's plugged in. We're about to lose
Yeah. What the heck?
our battery here. It's been plugged in the whole time, but
Maybe we're just using too much.
yeah, I don't
It
think
can't keep
the
up.
charge can't keep up with the juice.
You gotta get a Fonken charger.
A what kind of charger?
It's a fucking charge.
That's what I thought.
It's on Amazon, and they're called Fonken chargers. Fonken. And the reviews are incredible, and that's why I bought it, because they said this is the best Fonken charger ever. But when I say these chargers are fucking good, 3 of them for $12, it charges everything super speed. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Chad.
How was your date, buddy?
Yeah, we heard you went on a date with a guy.
Yeah, Brian told us.
Yeah, tell us about it. He's gonna be like, eat a dick.
They were rolling around on a wrestling mat doing a little jujitsu,
Oh yeah.
talking Star Wars.
Wait, what?
Brian from Bain said that you went out on a date with a dude.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
we just were asking how it went.
Yeah.
and we're proud of you.
Yes.
We've all suspected. It's cool.
My shoulder is jacked. Did you go to a chiropractor yet, Chad?
Nobody asked about your shoulder. Nobody cares about your shoulder.
I care.
Yeah.
He's in horrible pain.
We want to hear about the date.
We do want to hear about the date.
It's true.
A splash pad. Yes, he did get hurt on a splash pad.
What the hell's a splash pad?
Like a kid's splash pad where like the water shoots up.
Slip and slide?
Kind of.
No, it's like a patio. It's like all concrete, but they got little jets, and they have a lot of parks around here. And then the jets will go, like if you hit a button, it'll shoot a jet up, or it's got like an arch.
Oh,
You know, the arch will rain down on you, or it's got all kinds of little gizmos. Or there's a big bucket, and when the bucket fills, it dumps on the kids.
Nick is clearly an expert on splash pads.
Your mother was gonna build one in her backyard.
She was.
For crying out loud.
did you ever see the video of the little kid that stepped on the jet and the fucking thing flung him?
No.
That would be Vinny. But Vinny would land it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It was like a toddler too. Little guy went flying.
No, Nick, it floats on top of the water.
I think everybody but Chad knows what a splash pad is.
Maybe he was on like one of those pads that, like, on a lake, they have those pads that you could put out and then you could swim out to it and be on it. Maybe that's what it is.
It's not a pad. It's a raft.
Okay, a splash raft.
No, there's no splash. It's not. What are you talking about?
Inflatable one.
Yes, them. What are you talking about? Them what?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, he's talking about.
It's not a raft.
Yes, them. It's not a sailboat.
Wait a minute. Did you have an inflatable date with a man or an inflatable man date?
And you hurt your shoulder.
Jinky.
We need to know. No, it's not inflatable. I know, it's like a foam. And it's like super slippery. I don't think it's a splash pad though.
Richie, what's your email?
Yeah, get Chad in here.
Chad, what's your email?
Because we're about to drop off.
I have it on film. You need to share that.
Yeah, just like David was supposed to have.
Yeah, Chad, get in this conversation. We need to know exactly what's happening.
Yeah, what's your email? I can't see the screen, so if you could tell me it, if he gives it.
Okay. Chad, what's your email?
Come on, Chatty.
You can send it in Messenger or
Yeah, you can send it to me in Messenger too. That works.
yeah.
Waiting on you, Chad.
Chad,
Chad,
let's go, buddy.
come on, Chad. Give in to the peer pressure.
Chad, we're all waiting on you.
Yeah. No, he's not going to do it. Not film anymore, Chad. It's digital video. Send it like 30 seconds
Richie's Recessives.
ago. Okay.
All right, let's get this going. Richie's Recessives. It was at Gmail, right? At gmail.com. Send.
What was David supposed to do? What?
Which David?
I don't know.
He was supposed to EAD.
Oh, find the video. Yeah, he wants the video.
Of what?
Chad has a video of him falling.
Falling on top of a blow-up guy?
.com. All right, Chad, hit the link so we can hear about your mandate.
Yeah. And about your splash pad.
So that's where I'm at a point where I feel like I'm too old to do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Because when I fall, I deal with it for like weeks at a time. Like even like stupid shit. Like even painting. Like if I paint, since I never lift my arm up and hold it up above my head, then for a week straight, I can't lift my arm at all.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Here he is. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
How the fuck you do this? This is crazy.
How do I switch to him?
Can you guys see me and hear me?
Yeah.
Fuck, all right. What's up, people?
What's up, buddy?
People! Is that whoop? There it is.
So how was your date?
I'll tell you what, he was tall and black.
All right.
Look how that's shaped. If you just don't look, if you like kind of cloud your eyes a little bit, look what it looks like.
It's very phallic.
It's very phallic. You would know. I was cleaning, man. I was in the middle of cleaning. I was in the zone.
Yeah, 2 in the zone to come in on our live and
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it all day too on the thing.
You had an idea. You chose not to.
Tom was like an hour late, but he showed up at least an hour later.
And did he have technical difficulties?
Are you talking about his live stream today?
Oh, I saw that for a little bit. Yeah, I'm like, what? No, well, even with Billy on, was that Monday? I think it was Monday. Billy tried getting him on. He couldn't get on. So I snuck right in there.
Oh, you took Tom's spot?
And then you took it over.
I took the whole shit over, man. It was fucking crazy.
And did it like freeze and Billy couldn't hear you?
So he couldn't, Tom, he never, I guess, asked anyone ever to come on, I guess, his Discord or whatever, Crowdcast or whatever. It's through Crowdcast, but it's for Patreon. I guess he's never asked anyone to come on, so he tried it. Tom got on, and Tom's like, he didn't know like if he was on or not. Billy's like, oh shit, and then it went off. And he asked someone else, they rejected it, and he's like, oh, Chad's in here. Let me ask Chad. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm in a parking lot eating stuff in my face at Burger King.
Chad's here. Shit's about to get PG.
Yeah, sorry guys. And then he couldn't hear me. I could hear him. Everyone else could hear me. So I'm talking shit to him, like whatever. And then I guess people in the chat said, "Oh, he's talking shit." And then he like bugged out, like he was clicking stuff, and he's not there. So it was just my face on it for a good 4 or 5 minutes. It was a little bit crazy. I felt bad, but not that. I mean, not that bad. So it was pretty cool. I don't know. The first time I had the Burger King mozzarella sticks too, which are
I
super
can't believe
good.
you like those.
Oh my god, I've never liked mozzarella sticks until like last year. I never ate them, and my mom.
You've never
made the
come
kids
around
eat
here
'em.
and had mozzarella sticks then, because they're
What's-
good here.
Oh, they're good. They're real good. All my kids eat them now. We have an air fryer. Oh, it's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did I miss?
Everything. Chino
Yeah.
Chino gave a free snake to everybody who was in the live.
Yeah, everyone got one. They're not
So-
selling, so I figure I'll just fucking give them away.
Give them away. All
Yeah.
the females to David.
Yes.
No, actually, we did opposite. David only got males. I wouldn't give him a female.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah.
actually plotted what's going to happen if David dies, how we're going to divvy up his snakes.
Yeah.
We also discussed that.
I like the ball thing. I think the ball with the numbers will go great. Everyone picks a number and then it's
bingo?
a snake. Yeah, but we'll number every snake.
I like the NFL draft kind of idea.
Really? Like whoever has like the worst shit gets the best, first pick.
They need it.
I guess
That's a good idea.
Is it? No, it's not.
I mean, but if there's like only 20 of us in it, granted, the first, 20 snakes we each get is going to be awesome snakes.
Yeah. It's gonna be legit.
Yeah.
And I think the chance of David like passing away is kind of high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he lives in Texas.
Don't get on a horse, David.
Yeah, like he has like 3% of his stomach left. Ponies hate him. He's gonna get killed by a scorpion or something. Who knows?
Yeah. I say we just make it happen.
Oh my gosh, no.
On the down low, all meat
Wow.
at the reptile show. He comes down
Not
with
until I get my
salmonella.
horse.
We just gotta like have a bunch of wild hogs ready and then just set them loose on them.
Yeah, it could be
They'll
like,
be like
like
natural.
in the movie Hannibal.
Poor David.
Could be like Hannibal. We'll string him up and we'll play like the screams, and the music, and then they'll come.
That was that was horrible.
I don't think he's in here anymore. Oh, there he is.
Chad gets
Chad.
Sapphire and Motley.
Huh?
David
Chad.
said you get Sapphire and Motley.
Fucking right. We already have it.
Sapphire's not a real gene, David.
It's not. That's all right. I didn't pay that much for mine. I don't know how. I have no idea how. I just sold my Phantom albino male for like $1,000.
Everyone's like, what do I get, David?
For what, Chad?
I sold this. I got this Phantom albino male. I sold him for like $1,000. You know what I mean?
Jump change.
I hope so. That'd be good for you, dude.
I know, right? Can you imagine that?
You know what's bad about that Phantom albino? I was actually about to say something to them about that snake because that snake caught my eye. And then
when they cut him?
No, when they posted that list of snakes, I was like, oh man, that because they posted like 40 males, and I was like, ooh, this one looks good.
I called that shit out of the egg.
And then right in the group chat, you're like, I'm getting the Phantom albino. I was like, oh fuck, that was the only one I wanted out of that whole collection. Like shit, I was gonna get my first albino.
Fucking right. Yeah, I'm pumped. Hey, what did you feed him anyways? You have ASFs, right? Or rats?
Rats.
Gotcha. I got a shitload of both now. I'm loving it.
Nice.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, he wouldn't eat frozen. He's live. He's alive.
Yeah, that's all I feed
This
too.
guy.
All my fuckers are on live. All these bitches are on live.
Oh
I
my
can't believe that I used to feed everything frozen.
How long did it take you?
We still feed a good portion of frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
And
we got over 100 snakes easy,
That takes a
you guys
while.
had like 70 snakes 2 weeks ago. Now you're over 100?
70.
We've been over 100 for a while.
Yeah.
We hatched out 50 babies this year.
For like 46, 48, something like
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
How many did you hold
Yeah.
back?
Originally, a lot more, and then my wife convinced me to sell some females that David Seuss bought.
People ask for females,
What do we have? 2,
and
4,
we
6, 8,
delivered.
maybe 8 or 10.
Wow. Only
No,
8 or 10.
more than that.
And Chino might be taking a female albino.
I may. Yeah, we're gonna talk.
Gotta fucking talk.
We gotta talk about it.
Fucking talk about it.
I
I love it.
What are you
Well,
saying?
now
I
that
sound
Chad's
like I'm
here-
from New York?
Now that Chad's
I
here,
don't
I don't feel as bad about having to dip out because I gotta get up at 3:30. So
Come on.
I need to go shower and make myself presentable for the public tomorrow.
Yeah. For the criminals.
Yes.
All right,
So you want
Slick
to
Nick.
You want to be clean while someone may throw piss at you?
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys do it. I was forced into a scared straight program. And I went to Sullivan
You
County
gay?
Maximum Security Prison.
You used to be gay?
No. Metrosexual. No.
Nothing wrong. I mean, nothing wrong with it, but you know.
No, I was a violent child, and they recommended me to go to take this criminal justice class and go. The school psychiatrist thought that I need to take this scared straight program, and talked my father into talking me into it. So I did, and that shit freaked me out because I was like this 80-pound little Asian kid. And I had people tell me, "Hey, you little chick, I'm gonna fuck your ass," and I was like freaking out. I was in this room with all these guys that had like life sentences, and the guy Zaid actually changed my life because he did scare me straight. This little dude, he went up to the biggest person in the class, and he said that if you came in here, I would slice your fucking neck and put a cup up to your neck, and the last thing you'll see would be me drinking your fucking blood. And when he said that, I was kind of freaked out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's disgusting. Tom said he worked there.
That's like a Hallmark card, you know?
It was so then he says that, and then he grabbed me by my shirt and ripped me out of the chair and told me I was a fucking tough guy. He got in my face. He's like, "Yeah, we got the drug dealer right here. This guy sells pot. I know it." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you're slick. You think you can get away with shit." He's like, "But everybody gets caught, buddy. Everybody gets caught."
How old
And
were you?
16?
Oh, okay. I think you said 6 at first. I was like,
No, 16.
Wait a
16.
minute.
Selling drugs at 6 years old.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, you used to be Asian?
Only
That's
half
all you got
Gay
out of
and
that?
Asian.
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 Only half the day I'm Asian.
Oh my
So-
god.
So the first 12 hours of the day, I suck at math. But then afternoon, incredible. Human calculator.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's too fucking funny.
I'm a fucking half white, half Asian, Jewish Catholic.
My god.
Super mutt.
You might spontaneously combust right now. I don't think all those things are meant to be together.
Yeah, I mean,
You
like,
can do any joke.
no, because since I have so many races, I can do lots of jokes.
That's what I said. You can do like any joke you want.
I can. But right now, since the sun, it's getting close to winter, my skin is a little bit paler. I got to be a little cautious.
Yeah.
But I do like to refer to my Asian ancestry because my father is Filipino, Chinese, and Spanish, and then my mother was German and Swedish. So like, I'm a super mutt.
Yeah, you are.
And then my kids, my wife is like Irish Italian, so they're just like, I don't even know.
They got to be het for something.
John, you had for anything?
African American.
African. She's just a mutt. She's like, huh? Oh yeah. But they say usually that when you're like so mixed, you know, like say like mutt. When you buy a dog, you get a mutt because it's not sick all the time.
Yeah.
And like it's fucking opposite with humans, I guess, because I'm a mutt and I got all types of health issues.
Oh, God.
It's a-
I can't see the chat.
oh, he worked at Sullivan. Yeah, Sullivan was crazy. It's a maximum security. I met David Berkowitz there.
Are you serious?
So outside of the room where the Scared Straight program is the church, and David Berkowitz is a pastor and is on the computer all day. So when you went to the bathroom, you went to the bathroom in the church. So the guards, I don't know if they just do that just to fuck with you, but I like asked to go to the bathroom, and the guard and the you know the inmates told me no, obviously.
Don't go into church. That's where you're gonna get fucked.
Then I finally, I know you're telling me. Finally, I go in there, and then all of a sudden I look, and when I walk in the room, David Berkowitz turns his fucking head and looks at me. I went to the bathroom. I couldn't even take a piss. I was so scared because we just learned about him. Yeah, that was a fucked up trip. I had another guy threaten to throw me in a garbage can. Old Dove, this old white guy. He was the prisoner of Santa Claus, and I yawned while he was telling his story. And he ripped my fucking shoes off me and threw them across the room, and picked me up and threatened to slam me into a garbage can. It was a crazy trip, really crazy trip. But I gotta say, I'm grateful for that trip because I really did think, like at that time in my life, I thought I was like, because I used to fight a lot, and you know, like when you win a lot of fights, you kind of get this ego going, you know.
Yeah.
So, those guys knocked me off my high horse in there because I was petrified, and we walked through the cell block, and I remember this girl Carla that I had a crush on. I let her walk in front of me, and I was like behind her, so I'm the last person on the line. And we're getting like stalked by like all these prisoners in the cell block, and it was just crazy. This big dude, he said, "Hey, you little chick, I'ma fuck your ass." I was just like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on?" I'm like, was walking like scared. It's the first time I ever felt like real fear. Because the reality is there was like 2 guards in there. 2 guards and like 20 dudes walking around.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm good. I want my son to go on that trip, though. I do.
Why?
I think
Look at Nick's like, okay.
because why not?
I just want him to go experience that.
I want him. I want him to learn. You know.
Why
You know,
you
it's
just say that to him? I'll fuck
you
you
don't
in the
fucking-
ass, son. What, Dad? What? Probably have a different effect.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I'm also not like this muscle-bound 6-foot dude in workout. You know those workout shirts, the beaters that are like.
Yeah, the wife beaters.
Yeah, it's not as effective.
Oh my God. I played
So
basketball in a prison once. That was nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, up at Allenwood. I guess federal prison, Allenwood Federal Prison. I guess they have all levels up there. This is when I was at Bloomsburg playing football, but I went to coach in the spring after I was done, and we played basketball all the time, and we took an intramural team up there. It was like Bucknell was there, like Homing, Bloomsburg, I forget somewhere else, and then we played like the prison teams, and the spectators were the prisoners. And there were some hard fouls. This shit started getting a little hairy. And I'm like, guys, calm the fuck down. Stop fucking foul. Let them win. Who cares? We gotta get out of here, guys. Like, holy shit. I was in charge of like college kids, and I was only like 24 years old. I'm like, guys, calm the fuck down, man. Like, let them fucking win. Like, stop making shots and shit.
What was that Burt Reynolds movie with the prisoners?
Yeah, that's
playing football.
The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard.
Oh. Yeah, that was a little crazy.
So what pairings have you done so far, Mr. Chad?
Me, just my Motley Clown boy to a normal, just to prove him out, and then which is crazy because I'm gonna put it's pos head albino, so I'll put when that phantom albino boy gets up to size next year or whatever, I'll put him to her to see if it prove out the albino. But I'm trying to prove out the Motley stuff to make sure, because it kind of popped up on me. I didn't know, like people told me I had Motley in it, so because how the babies came out. So I'm gonna put it to a normal, and then I put them to a super pastel.
Nice.
So we'll
Cool.
see. Yeah, we'll see what comes out of it. But I got some others. What do I got? I got a couple more meals in my Trojan hide. Oh, hi, Soph. Hi, Sophie.
Yeah.
Hi, Sophie.
There she is.
Hi.
Hi, Sophie.
Hi.
Look, this is Sophie.
No,
Say
it's
hi to
not.
Sophie.
Oh, Sophie, you brushed your teeth. They look so nice.
Oh, so pearly white.
So I got my Trojan pied girl going to a pied male.
All right, he's talking about his Trojan. It's making me uncomfortable. I gotta go.
My galactic prophylactic. Did you keep those babies? Yes. I kept all the babies from the Motley Clutch except for one. I sent one to Brett Roar.
Brett returns.
Yeah. For something, and I got something in return. I got the GHI Yellow Belly Het Clown boy from him then too. So it was a good trade.
Water.
Both helping each other out.
Water.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
pretty.
beautiful.
Yeah, he's sick, man. He's sick.
Yeah, it's
that's
You know what
awesome.
I saw?
Gorgeous animal.
You know what I saw today? A GHI spot nose.
Ooh.
What'd that look like? They're pretty fucking cool, I bet.
Yeah. Let's see if I can show you on my phone.
So I am gonna put him to my Firefly Het Clown.
Wow.
Get some good shit. Yeah. I just looked at her. I'm like, oh man, I gotta pair her up because looks like she's almost ovulating. Holy hell! That's a
That's
GHI
cool.
spot nose.
Isn't that nice?
That's it? Just those
That's
two?
it. That's it.
Wow.
That's a gorgeous animal.
Yeah.
It is, right?
I can't wait for my GHIs. I have 4 or 5 GHI females that next year they should be ready.
That was
Awesome.
That was Ball Python's 101. That's his snake. So
That's
You
pretty
wanna head out?
sick.
yeah, I gotta get going, gentlemen. I really do have to get ready, unfortunately.
All right, Nick.
Chino,
Well-
thank you. It was a good time, brother. We always love talking to you, Chad.
I
He's
love
Nick,
it.
buddy.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was fun. It was definitely fun. And we'll get
Thanks
another
for
one
inviting
going around.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
let us know. For
Yeah,
sure.
we'd love to do it again.
And we'd love to, with Chad too, because he's good people as well. So we'd have a riot. So
Yeah, this is fun, man.
He's got a fancy beard too.
Look at that.
that's right. You have to grow one out, Chino.
I'll grow my
Just
Fu
put a
Manchu.
filter.
You should, man. Just do the Fu
That's
Man.
right.
That's the only time I'll ever have a beard is a filter.
All right, are you staying till it dies?
No, I'm gonna go too.
All right. We got 3% left anyway. We're about done. So
Well, you guys have a good night. Thanks again.
no, thank you. It's a good time.
All right, Nivial. The Nivial.
All right, Richies.
This is weird,
Bye,
man. 'Cause
guys.
it's like opposite.
I know.
It is opposite.
Holy
It is, but it's
mama.
not.
It turns the wrong way. It really gets you all jacked up.
It does.
But-
I'm about to get sick.
Everything in your background is just the right direction.
Yeah,
That's
how'd
what
that
makes it weird. Don't understand it at all.
I don't
Weird.
even. Yeah. Well, that's-
Magic.
Who knows?
Magic.
Man. Fucking magic. All
All
right,
right, gentlemen. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Chino, are you going too?
I mean, if you want to hang out, I'll hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Let's get weird with it.
I think they. Oh, you know what? Here, I'm going to remove them now. There you go. Now it's just me and you, buddy.
Look at that. Yeah, dude. I have some pairings I'm like really pumped about though, because my spot nose girl's about to be to size. My Champagne Fire girl is getting back up. I got that. I got a Clown girl. It's gonna be close soon. And the Mojave. I'm gonna put the GHI het pied to the Mojave. That's what Sophie wants to do. And I gotta prove out a het pied, big female. We'll see. See what we got.
Does she have markings?
Not the best markers, but dude, it was like dirt cheap for like a breeder, almost that close to breeder size. It was 1,000 grams for like $100. I'm like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll put a pie to her. You know what I mean? I'll put my pied male to her. So at least get all hets. 100% hets.
The reward of cutting a clutch and getting a pied or even a clown is so fucking awesome.
I know, man.
It
is.
I need more. I was telling them earlier, my first clutch of the year was a het pied that, I bought it off of Facebook in like a Facebook group.
Yeah.
And it proved out. And when it proved out, it was such relief. Because, what's funny is I've been working with Clown for, almost 5 years, but I always make hets. I never went for visuals.
Yeah.
So that this year was my first visual year on Clowns.
That's freaking
and
awesome.
She already gained. It's been 8 months. She gained her weight back and 300 grams.
That's perfect.
So I'm like, who do I pair to her? Like I have a blade het clown, and then, or do I go with the clown and just produce more clowns and hope I hit females?
Yeah, why not?
The odds god screwed me on that clutch. 3 clowns and all of them were male.
Oh.
Yeah, but they got happy homes, and that's all that really matters, right? And they're putting the clowns were possible head hypos.
Damn.
So hopefully it works out for them.
Dude, hypo's cool, man. The more I see it, I'm like, damn, I need to get into hypo. I don't have anything hypo.
Well, the next breeding season, I will be producing a shit ton of hypo because I don't know. I always liked hypo. Hypo is one of my favorite morphs, and I have a lot of 2018s that are ready to breed.
Damn.
So
get them going, man.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to decide. So I have Enchi Orange Ghost Disco female that's ready to go. I got an Enchi Orange Ghost, and then I have a Black Pastel Fire Orange Ghost. I have 3 regular hypos, the Pastel Orange Ghost het pied. So there's just quite a bit of animals to produce them, and then I have some really nice males.
Yeah.
So it's just the decision of whether I go and produce more hets, or do I go and go visual.
I know, man. I know. Yeah, exactly. I know.
If you want hets, though, I do have a clutch coming within the next, hopefully, 48 hours.
Shit, what are you getting?
Pastel to a Mojave Orange Ghost genetic stripe.
Say that again?
Pastel female.
Yeah.
Male Mojave Desert Orange Ghost genetic stripe.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just going to keep 1 female if I hit.
Just 1?
I think so. I don't know. I mean, I do. It's kind of like the fear of having too many multiple recessive projects.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, if I hit a female and then I have the father to breed back to it, but then I don't want to hold back a Mojave because then I don't want to produce a bell out of it. But the whole purpose of that Mojave when I got it, the Mojave Orange Ghost genetic stripe, was to put him on, let him ride the bench for when I hit a, hypo clown.
Mm-hmm.
because then I could breed that over and hit, hypo het clown het genetic stripe.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
But then I just said, you know what? Let me just breed it. I really like the Pistavis.
Yeah, they're cool.
It's a cool snake for a 2-gene snake. I think it's one of the, top looking animals. Just with the blushing, and then if it's super pastel,
yeah,
it's even nicer.
Yeah. I had a Pistave male a while ago. I'm like, I didn't have any plans for him. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of a whole bunch. I got rid of like 5 or 6, maybe 7 animals, and then got a couple females and stuff, bigger females. So Pistave was one, but I'm like, fuck, it's so nice. And it was Sophie's too. Like, sorry, baby, we got something else. We upgraded, whatever. I think I forget what I got. It might have been the super pastel female hair, but yeah, I got a super inchy too, girl. That I don't know. I think I might want to put my super pastel sapphire too, because I think that would look cool.
I don't know anything of a sapphire gene.
Where is he? I'll get him out. It's pretty sick looking. Pretty damn sick. I didn't know anything either until it was one of B1's live he was in, and I just saw I was on Morph Market, like while I was on my computer watching the live, and or vice versa, might have been, and on my phone and stuff. And I was on Morph Market, and it was like on the first page, like you hit refresh, or it's on the first page. I'm like, what the hell's sapphire? And I zoomed in on the picture. I'm like, holy shit, that's sweet. So I put it in the live. And B1 was like, I said, I don't know what a sapphire is. And then B2, he reached out and said, dude, if you can get a chance of getting a sapphire, I'd get in on that because they're pretty sick. So I did. I'll put him over here. Stay there, buddy. Can I turn this?
He exited out. You got to hit the link. I don't know what you did.
I guess you can't turn it around, huh?
I guess not.
No, because it's like the refresh button. I thought was like the camera turn thingy.
I don't know because I've never done it on the phone. I have like a whole camera set up.
There, you can see him.
Oh, so what is that?
That's a super pastel sapphire.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
It's almost like it almost looks like a super pastel leopard GHI.
Yeah, it looks almost like bongo-ish too, man. It's nuts. So supposedly they have this like back stripe down by their tail. I'm not doing it justice at all. That's how you can identify them pretty good. But I showed Trig from Trig Reptiles because this is what he specializes in, these babies. He's like, "Yep, that's super pastel sapphire."
Really?
Yeah, because the guy I got him from, what is his name? Will. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. I'm terrible with names. I forget his name.
Mike Wilbanks?
No. I have it in my email too. I can see it, but I can't see it at the same time. Will Bird. That's what it was. And he got it from the guy who like got these sapphires like as like the bush babies and shit. So and he was going through a divorce or something, so he gave him to he sold them off to this Will Bird guy. So, and Trig asked me, he's like, "Who did you get them from? Did you get them from Will Bird?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, he has some good stuff." So we weren't sure if it was like super sapphire, but Trig produced the same exact snake, super pastel sapphire. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a super pastel sapphire. It's not super sapphire." I'm like, it sounds good to me.
And that's a male or female?
That's a male. So I'm going to get him up to weight and then start putting him into some things. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know it's like Richie's recessives, but I might be not doing a recessive right away with him. you know. But I will put him to clown though. The first chance I get to put him to a clown, I'm putting him to a clown. Got to.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah, I wonder what will happen when you put it to a pie too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, will it because it has such a feel like a Mojave. You know, I wonder if it's gonna reduce the pattern on a pie.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. I hope not too much. I hope it just kind of blows up and does some wacky shit, man. You know what I mean? Like that maybe never saw him pied or something. Who knows? I guess that's what we all want though.
I think so far the nicest pied that was like totally different, I think, is the Yellow Belly freeway pies.
Dude, they
are
look
pretty fucking crazy looking.
Freaking ridiculous. The Yellow Belly with pied is just the Yellow Belly pied is awesome. Even like the Yellow Belly clowns. Like that does Yellow Belly is very underrated.
And I produced so many and sold them all.
You have not?
I produced so many and I sold them all off. I didn't.
Oh, man.
That was like before freeways and highways and all that cool shit. You know. I know. I've produced probably at least 6 to 10 of them.
Yeah.
Gone. I regret it.
Yeah, I know.
Because now I'm like searching for Yellow Belly. You know, like, oh, is this one right?
I know. Yeah, they look. I don't know. I think they look awesome, and I mean not by themselves. I think they're just they're just plain, but with different one. Like holy shit, Yellow Belly does a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I have an Orange Dream Yellow Belly gravel that hopefully will prove out this year from the breeder I got it from. And if it doesn't prove out gravel, I'm fine with it proving out being Yellow Belly either way, you know?
Yeah. Why not? So if I need that charger, I'm at like 3%, I think. Okay. It's 12:27. Are your kids still up?
I'm sure Junior is. Junior, if I'm correct, Junior's playing Call of Duty right now in the bedroom.
Sure.
But Jenny's passed out next to me on the couch with the dog. And Mario came in here demanding shit and then fell asleep on my wife.
That's so funny, man.
That was Junior. Junior kind of like creeped in. Yeah, he has this like
corner. It was like I just saw like a little head.
That's why I made a creepy background for Junior, because Junior is like really creepy.
Look at that. Dude, that is so awesome.
You missed the funny backgrounds. So I did. What else did I do? I did this one for Nick. And then I did this one for the people. A nude beach.
Oh my God.
But the creepy Junior in the background is pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I'm going to stick with it right now.
Look, that's the sun. It's the sun. It's the sun. It's a background though.
I tried out the green screen. I like the green screen.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Because I was going to ask him, man, how do you get those like banners that big and stuff?
Yeah, you know, I have my banner, and what's happening is, so the banner's starting to get fucked up. It's starting to like from folding and unfolding, and because we roll it up every time, it's starting to get beat up. And I don't want to buy another banner. So I saw a green screen for like $20. And I was like, oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So we tested it out. And, you know, there's like, with this, there's all types of like, you can add pictures and do whatever you want. Like, I like this one, just the brick.
Yeah. That's sick. We have that like in our background for the Microsoft Teams for school. And I have Star Wars in the back of mine. Like it's so cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've been doing all this research on trying to step up my live streams. Yeah. Because it bothers me that I'm like blurry in them. So like now it's a more pain in the ass to set up because now I have like 3 lights. The camera's on a stand. I have a backup camera if my DSLR overheats. And I got to say, I like the green screen in the background. Now I'm going to fuck around and just sign out to StreamYard and just add different backgrounds.
It's fun. I don't know. I never thought I'd be into that. It's fun though. I do it with school. I'll be just changing it. I know it's distracting kids, but who cares? Focus. Yeah, it's pretty cool though, man.
My sons, so the little ones, since they're special needs, they go to school full time.
Yeah.
But Junior goes to school where they do it weird. Most schools, it's like Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from what I hear from all my friends. But Junior is like 2 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on. There is no
wow
off day. And I don't even know what I was leading to about it. Oh, but they made it so they can't use green screen. They can't change the backgrounds on the video. They whatever program. I don't know. There's all I hear is nightmares about it. David tells me stories about like people like putting on like shit in the background and the kids getting suspended for it, and there's always some sort of, I guess is 7th grade is when the kids start acting rowdy.
Dude, our first 3 days of our math class this year, the first day it was the same period every day, so it was the same class. Someone would come on, and like you can see like the participants, right? And you can see the kids' names, and then there's one at the bottom. It was like a number like 301, blah blah blah. We're like, what? And the next thing you hear like heavy breathing, like, like, who is that? Like, what is that? And we're kind of joking about it. Well, by the end of the period, they're stepping their game. They're saying F-bombs and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, like, you can kick them out, but then they can come right back in. And there was like maybe like a 4 or 5 second lag from the time they can come in to the time you can kick them out. So they're coming in saying stuff. By the third day, they're dropping the N-bomb and all this other stuff. Like, so we had to figure out how to do, like, we have a lobby. They come into a lobby, then you let them in. And they were still trying to come in, but then after that, they stopped.
That's how StreamYard is. Like, there's a lobby that I have to enter you in.
Yeah.
Or they call it backstage or some shit.
Yeah, ours just the lobby. So, and we didn't have that. We didn't have that set up like that. So you had to set that up. Like, I would think with a school, you should just. That's the default, to have it as a lobby. You know what I mean? 'Cause otherwise, no one can come in. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Kids put stuff on their backgrounds, and But now there's like minimal kids putting their cameras on.
Yeah, my friend just caught her son. She got an email from the teacher. Oh, hold on. She got an email from the teacher saying that her son hasn't showed up to class in 2 weeks.
Oh wow!
So they have a security system, and she turned on the cameras in the house.
Yeah.
And he was on the fucking Xbox.
Oh, of course.
So he just signs in and then just goes play Xbox and probably has an alarm on his cell phone just to do it.
No, some of my students, they don't like we'll be off the call and it ends like we end it if it's like 10:45, we end 10:45. Like we don't go over, we don't go under. 10:45, boom. There'll be 2 or 3 kids in there after everyone's gone. And we're like, hey, you guys can hang up. Hello, you there? Nothing. Back to see, I can't see the chat. Even though it says chat down here, I can't.
Yeah, for some reason on the phone.
Here, I'll put let me see.
6 people. Chad scared everybody away.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there you go. I can see the comments now. Oh, I might have just put howdy fuckers in the wrong one.
I don't know how to check the viewers.
It won't let me. And I don't know how to get back. Am I on the screen? Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah, you're there.
Gotcha. Cam Mike. I don't know what that means.
No, I don't. That's how you do backgrounds or like So I do the Bluetooth in my ear, so all the sound is going through my ear, and then I have a camera set up as well.
Gotcha.
So everything's all separate. So that's all the adjustments. Oh, Curtis
Gotcha.
is in here. Curtis is back.
Curtis
Day. I need to jump on to the whole pairing thing because I've only paired one male.
Oh shit, really?
Because I'm still waiting on clutches.
Yeah.
Tom, what's your email?
Oh.
I'm still waiting on clutches, so I'm expecting like 6 to 8 more clutches.
Yeah. You know what?
If they're not here in 11 days, then they're already jumped into the 2021 season, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna go pair this. I'm gonna go put this guy in right now. I'm putting this GHI Yellow Belly Het Clown boy. I'm putting him in.
What's your email? Tom wants to jump in. He texted me, and my phone is silent.
Yeah, Tommy boy.
Yeah, the only pairing, but it's a strong pairing. I have 3 locks with 3 females. The male is a banana desert ghost het pied female maker.
Oh shit.
And I bred him to a Cine het pied, Cine het pied, a pastel leopard lesser, and a pied. All right.
It's all right, girl. All right, there they go. Let's see.
And you got my son's email now since I emailed you. So you can send him random shit if you want.
Just paired them up. Dude, I got some cute rats, man. I'm like, I should probably sell these like as pets. They're like the gray ones.
Yeah, the ones like blue nose pit bulls.
Yeah, they're really cute, man.
I don't know. I was thinking about that as well.
Yeah.
I have like really nice, and then I also produce a lot of hairless. So I'm working with like hairless, which is the one where their whiskers are curly.
Shit, I don't know.
Fuck. I that's like the main thing I breed. But I do hairless Rex, which is the ones with their hair is like curly when they're young. Dumbo, and then there's one, and then I don't know the other names. There's ones that have diamonds on their head. That's a different breed.
Yeah, what's the?
And then,
what are the ones with like the long? It's like a long name. You might even have said it. I don't even know. Shit. I don't even know what kind I have, to be honest with you. I have no idea. Did you get his email?
yeah, I just sent it.
It's atypicalorchards@gmail.com.
I may have spelt it wrong. I don't think I did though.
You can copy and paste it.
I don't think I can I?
Yeah.
That's Tom's email. Blow it up, all 8 of you.
Well, it is
subscribe to weird shit. Yeah, everybody's passed out. Oh no, I can hear Junior playing video games. All right, let me try this way. So then I can see fucking A. See, the problem, it's so hard for me to type. Atypical. Because right now, my laptop's on top of two 12-quart tubs. Because I don't want to be like, I have to put my camera high so that my fat neck isn't like 80% of the fucking video.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I did that with I did it at school actually. I have it up. I have on 2 books instead of like being like this. You're like at least straight on.
Yeah. So I do that, and then I also put the camera lens above the guest so that when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at the camera.
Gotcha.
You know, but then when I look at the comments, then my eyes turn cross-eyed. I sent it to him, but I will send it to him again.
Come on, Tom.
Oh, there he is.
He's coming in.
He's sideways.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's sideways.
Yeah.
See if I can fix
He's walking on his balls.
Audio.
Whoa,
Camera.
that's cool.
Hold on.
You're matching? I can't.
Well, what in the fuck?
Yeah, I'm thankful
So-
to Tom. He was camping on Billy's thing, and they couldn't hear him.
Yeah, so I have these weird rats that I've been breeding, that I've been getting, that I got from VIP Morphs.
Yeah.
Their bellies are all white, and it goes up like an inch on their side, and then the rest of their body is all one color. And I have like variations of it. I have it like in gray and black and brown.
It's like calico.
It's fucking weird, but they're so cool. And you don't have Rex in your colonies?
I don't know what I got. I'm terrible. I don't even no idea.
You can tell because their whiskers are curly, and the babies look totally different. Their babies look like they have like old man with like gel in their hair combed back.
No, I don't have them.
Well, apparently they're valuable.
Wow.
And like,
I wish I
Vinny
did.
Myers has a pet store that buys
Yeah.
like expensive rats off them. It's awesome. He
Set up
sells
like
like
that.
$12 a pop,
Holy hell.
Yeah.
and the guy buys like 10 at a time.
Shit.
It's a whole lot of rat food.
Yeah, really.
I don't know.
Can Tom hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that.
You got like, what do you got? Like mood lighting in there that keeps on changing?
Well, my son's an idiot and doesn't know how to use the switch.
Who is that?
There he is.
That's not Logan, is it? I can't even
No,
tell.
it's
He's got
TJ.
a fancy hair guy. TJ's hair short now.
Yeah.
He got rid of the rock star hair.
Remember TJ Hooker? That was a good show. That is short hair, man. I like it. Remember TJ Hooker? That was a good show. That is short hair, man. I like what's going on? TJ Hooker.
Tom's messing. Tom is the worst with electronics lately.
Hair, man. I like what's going on? TJ Hooker. That keeps replaying.
Tom is the worst with electronics lately. You gotta mute that, Tom. Would you have the laptop up so you can read the comments? With electronics lately. You gotta mute that, Tom. Would you have the laptop up so you can read the comments? With electronics lately. You gotta
What
mute.
the hell is going on?
Would you have the laptop up so you can read the comments? With electronics lately. You gotta
What the hell was going on?
I just muted him.
It was like echoing.
It was like echoing, and then it was echoing off itself.
Yeah. That was
This is
nuts.
like-
I didn't know what was going on.
It's like Kenny on these video chats.
Yeah, I know. I know. He moves a certain way or breathes, like everything starts.
Where is Kenny? Where is our hillbilly friend?
I haven't even been in anything today. I got in the zone, man, with the cleaning rats and stuff.
It's Monday. It's going to be our first time with the new rack with an extra 6 tubs.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So now we're up to 72 tubs.
Oh, I never got batteries, dude. I'm sorry. Does your brother have any? Look up in that cabinet.
Tom, just give me a thumbs up when you think you're ready, and I'll put your mic back on. Oh, he unmuted him, and then I muted him. I think we're going back and forth.
Are we good? Are we echoing? Or what's going on?
I think we're good.
See, I still hear an echo.
Goldfish.
Did you mute the device, the other device that you're using?
Yeah.
Nah, the echo's gone now.
Yeah, I don't hear an echo.
I hear it, but I guess fuck it. I'll just have to listen
Hear
to
an
you idiots
echo.
twice.
I don't hear an
Echo.
echo.
Ha ha ha.
I hear an echo.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha
Listen to yourself. You have to listen to yourself.
Look how annoyed Tom looks.
He looks so
bothered.
pissed.
Look at him.
He's gonna explode.
So Tom, are you looking into the camera now?
No, it's over there.
Yeah.
But it's off the side. Like I said, I'm just fucking around with this. I just got it today. Okay, Chad?
No, I didn't
This
know if you
fucked
were
up,
looking
though.
at
It's
stuff.
weird.
I didn't know if you
Like, I
thought
don't
you were
want it to
looking
be
at
like
the
this,
camera.
but it's just not
Did
set
you
up
get-
yet.
Did you get your GoPro like you wanted?
Yeah. Yeah, it came today. That's what the
You
video
gotta
I
put
did before was. It was the unboxing, but
You got to put it above your screen.
yeah, I know, but I can't. I just, like I said, I just was fucking with it just to try and test it out and whatnot.
He likes to look at us. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a good view.
Yeah, it is crazy because is it? I wonder if it's like the same for us then too. It's like opposite.
It is, but it's not. It's very weird. You got to go like this, Tom. You got to do the side view, like you're thinking. There you go.
It's so weird.
Janae needs 72 more tubs.
She knows laugh repeating.
Yeah,
That's
it
awesome.
was like echoing off the echo.
Oh, I know, dude. I'm still getting it, so I get it.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man!
Like, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
I'm horny.
Shh, shh, shh.
Get her, Jason. Get her. Get her, Jason. Get her.
They filmed one of those Jason movies at this private school in Dobbs Ferry, New York.
Yeah.
And this place was so freaky because the story about this mansion was owned by like an extremely wealthy person. And they had one kid, and the housekeeper was pushing the kid on a swing. It's in a book. It was published in a book, this horror story about ghosts.
I don't read
And
books.
the kid fell off the swing and died.
What the fuck?
So yeah, and this is like 1800s, you know.
Oh,
So
fuck it
then the girl, the nanny or whatever, was so heartbroken over it, she hung herself in this room in the building.
Oh, God.
And then it comes to find out the father was banging her. So he hung himself in that room. And then the wife found out of this whole circle, and all within a week, they all died. And they kept the fucking swing up. And this girl I grew up with,
Oh, I'm not getting chills, man.
it was right across the street from her house. And you'd walk by Clinton Avenue and Dobbs Ferry. You walk by and you fucking see the swinging.
Oh my god.
And
No.
that area, that house, that building or whatever, is they filmed one of the scenes from Jason in there. Just the whole building's freaky. And then the room
Forget that.
that everybody committed suicide in, they don't turn the light off. The light has been on, and they just leave it on. Masters. It's the school is called Masters School. It's like filthy rich private school.
My god, that freaks me out, man.
I would never.
Yeah.
I sat on that swing once and I freaked out. I was like, I'm good.
I bet.
Did you feel like hanging yourself afterwards?
Yeah.
I did not.
Dude, there's a horrible story down here that happened today. Fucking father like murder suicide to his kid.
Ah, piece of shit.
I know, man.
How people do it,
Kill
man.
yourself. It's
Yeah.
Psychological. You're mentally ill.
We had this is a couple years ago. It's like 5 years ago. There was a kid he had just graduated. He was going to University of Maryland to graduate from our school, University of Maryland. His dad, I don't know what happened to him. He killed his wife here, drove down an hour to the University of Maryland, had his son come out, like called his son, had his son come out to the car and killed his son, and then killed himself. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Just drive off a bridge yourself.
So I'll never move to Maryland. Maryland is a fucking nightmare. Maryland is like the northern East Coast fucking Florida. Just psychotic in Maryland.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I have a good friend that's a cop in Maryland. I feel bad for him.
Where at?
I'm not sure exactly.
Baltimore?
He's a fucking ginger too.
Oh
It's a
man.
double whammy. He's a ginger cop.
Yeah, it's not
Officer
good,
Nagel.
man.
No,
It's
not
funny
at all.
though, man. Like when all the riots and stuff were going around all around the country, in Baltimore, they were having like these peaceful demonstrations, like that were semi-riotous, but they weren't burning buildings down and stuff like that. Because we already did that like a couple of years ago with the Freddie Gray case. So that's like people on the national media were like, "See, listen to Baltimore. Like, they know how to riot without they know how to do it right. This is like chump change, you know." It's crazy though, man. It's terrible down there.
Give it to me.
The protest up by me this year. They had like all the OGs out there with the police, like straight up like gangster motherfuckers out there outside the police department, and it was the police officer. The police department actually walked and protested with these guys, with this crowd, and then all of a sudden, like you hear the guy go, and all you white motherfuckers over there with your mask on, get ready to show your ID, because if you're not from this area, we're kicking you the fuck out. And that's what they did. Antifa showed up to the fucking protest to raise shit. And all the OGs from the block kicked them all out. Keep shit peaceful. Oh, Shane's in the house. Small town exotics.
What's up, Shane?
What's up, Shane? Tom, what did you just hold up there? What is that?
That's the fire leopard spot nose clown girl.
Damn.
She's almost there too. She's almost ready.
What are you going to breathe to it?
It's a secret.
Oh,
You guys and your
God.
fucking secrets.
A
That's
pastel banana. Pastel banana Mojave clown.
Are you sure? Is that or is that a secret? Because no secrets
that's-
here. Or bam, secret solved.
That's awesome. Oh, you got a secret? Bam, gone. That is funny.
I can do all types of. Do you want to be in the middle, Chad, or you want to be on the outside? Should we put
I like
Tom in
Chad
the middle?
likes. No, Chad wants to be in the middle. He likes skiing.
No, let's get a Tom sandwich. Put him
Tom
in the middle.
sandwich. All right. Bam!
Oh, look at Tom in the middle.
Now it looks like he's looking at you.
I know. No screenshots. No.
That was fucking horrible. That's gonna be posted. This is all gonna be on YouTube. I'm gonna put in the comments. What time is it? 3
Look
minutes
behind
25 seconds.
No, don't put it in the comments. Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna write Go to 3 hours and 25 minutes.
Play.
There you go.
Tom and Chad just kissed on camera. Tongue kiss too.
Some makeout. It's a little makeout. It's a little brother love. A little Philly action. What's up, Tyler?
Tyler made it in. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, bud? So, Tom, what pairings have you done so far that you could talk about?
Cypress pin, Cypress male to Cypress het ghost male to pinstripe. Full glow spider to black pewter. A albino black pastel male to a black pastel albino female. I feel like there's one other. I don't know.
After this live, I'm going to pair. I'm going to start pairing out more.
I think there's 4 of them that are paired right now. Casey did it today while I was at work, so I don't know. That's 3 of them.
Dude, I like
Again, some good locks too.
I got to
My
figure
snakes
out what I'm going to pair my my
snakes-
mystic.
My snakes are fucking like rabbits.
Is
I
it
know.
storming there?
Rain.
Yeah, it's been for like 2 days. It's been shitty.
Yeah.
When you were getting in here, I put my GHI Yellow Belly Het Clown boy to Firefly Het Clown Girl.
Nice.
Yeah, I checked on her today. I'm like, fuck, I think she might be ovulating.
Send me that.
I'm like, I'll throw him in.
Send me that GHI het clown up here, and I'll pair it with my Mojave clown.
Chad, what about
That'd be
David's
sick.
banana pixel pied?
What? I know he has it, right? I can't remember all. I can't remember the stuff I got and I got to write stuff down. And he rattles off like 6 gene animals to like a 5 gene. I don't know. I can't remember that stuff. But I know that's the banana pixel pied because it says it right there.
I like this. I don't like where my camera is, guys. It's bullshit. I got work in the morning. I'm fucking up here dicking off.
I
What do
think
you have work in the morning? What time?
6:45.
Oh fuck, dude. Dude, we were on a call one time. It was like 5 in the morning. Like, what are we doing? Oh, that kills me, man. Oh, that kills me.
That was bad. I remember that. Yeah.
I don't even know why. I don't even know how it was like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I had messaged you like earlier on in the night, but you were asleep. Then you were up at like 2:30 in the morning. You messaged me back. I was like, "Oh, are you up?" And you were like, "Well, yeah, now I am." I was like, "All right." And then we were on the phone. We were on video chat for like 3 fucking hours.
Fucking nuts. Oh my god.
Oh my! Nick just sent me a picture of a guy with a camcorder and a dildo as a microphone.
The microphone link.
Yeah.
Who did, Nick?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to taking a shower and going to bed.
Yeah, no, I think no, he did it during live.
Uh,
Because I need to get a microphone.
that's some. Remember Tom Green, man? That's what Tom Green would do, shit like that. Maybe he put like dog shit on the microphones.
I miss Tom Green.
I know,
I,
man.
I think
He
my
was such
favorite
a fucking idiot, though.
the boombox on the soccer field. But the when he go out to the side.
Oh man, that was funny, man.
Nuts, and he was banging Drew Barrymore.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yep.
that. She has like a weird like mouth though.
This is weird. Everything. So happens when you do drugs, sniffing coke at 9 years old after filming E.T.
E.T. baby. Man, I need glasses. I can't even see this shit. My God. So this is where I sleep at night. This is where I sleep because my shoulder kills. I gotta sleep sitting up. What's happening? Oh my God.
Janae just sent me that.
Fuck it. It's always Janae. Always
Yeah,
getting shitty screenshots.
man.
Can Janae vote yet?
Nope.
Oh,
17.
Come on, Janae.
See you later, Curtis.
Have a good night, Curtis.
Eat a dick, Curtis. She's like, what? Oh, it's
I forgot.
free? What's that?
I don't know if I'm thinking about going for Mystic Potions. I don't know how super pastel Mystic Potions will look. I would think they'd be
They've
bright
been
as
produced.
shit.
Because
Because I got a pastel Mojave, and then I have a super pastel Mystic Yellow Belly male. And he just hit 900 grams.
My Mystic female won't be ready this year.
I never had interest for Mystic, but my buddy was like, "You have to have the snake," and then I traded him what was it? I traded him a pastel
That's
banana
nice, man.
het orange ghost, super pastel banana het orange ghost, and then now I'm regretting that because that would be a good snake for me to breed and produce. I need more supers in my life. I got my first clutch this year that was super, and I didn't even realize it. That last clutch that I cut.
Yeah.
Like I totally forgot the concept that if it's super, then they're all going to be, that gene.
Yeah.
So what was
Mystic's
it?
nice.
It is nice.
Yeah, I like how it breaks everything up. And then when you add super pastel to it and whites out all the black.
Her patterning, her alien heads get lighter and lighter every shed, man. It's super nice.
So this one's graying out. It's actually not brightening up. It's getting more like gray. I definitely want to produce more ghost, more hypo. Everybody wants hypo now.
Isn't it crazy how that?
I got some orange ghost stuff that'll be coming this year, maybe.
Looks like an arcade back there, doesn't it?
It kind of does. Especially with like the blue walls. You just need like a popcorn machine.
Yeah.
And then a machine with a out of service sign taped onto it.
So what are you doing? You should be in bed. It's 1:05. Come on.
What's going on, Northern Exotics?
What's up, sweetie? I know. It's okay. Yeah, there you go. Take some Doritos with the bed.
Some black pewter cypress.
Cypress.
Nice. It's another gene I need. Shane, I'll catch you later, buddy.
I'll have some cypress this year.
Is that a female?
Yeah. She's little.
You got all your Canadian snakes, right?
Nah, not yet. Soon.
Yeah, you bastard.
Yo, when you were talking about your shit before, when you were talking about your girls that are getting up to size and shit, I asked you about her. I was like, how's that super pastel vanilla het clown coming? You
How
didn't
big
see
is
it
she
though.
now? She's probably like 900 grams.
She was like 550, I think,
Yeah.
when I bought her, and that was what, very beginning of May.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, that's when. Yeah. Yeah, because it was near the end of May when I decided to pull the trigger off.
5 months.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Shane.
See you, Shane. Shanae. It's Shanae, I think. Shanae and Shanae. He adds more to the list once he gets some. Duh.
No, I haven't gotten any yet, Janae. I just keep adding to the list. I'm actually getting ready to box TJ up and send him up there because I have to give him my firstborn.
Look at that.
There's the brother to the girl.
I like.
Dude, Cypress.
Oh man. Oh man, I missed 3:33:33. Fuck. You've been on here for 3.5 hours.
I have.
Man.
I know, and I drank a lot of alcohol.
Did you really?
Well, I had like 2 bottles with like decent amount and a little bit in them, and I finished them off.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. Well, I can. I guess it was last weekend. Last time I had a beer.
Last time I had a drink was my last live stream.
Today. This one.
I drank a lot.
You should
last
buy the
week.
Super Asphalt Blackhead. Yeah, the Super
What?
Asphalt Blackhead is ridiculous. On Morph Market, there's a Super Asphalt.
No, I'm not
Blackhead.
looking it up. Yeah, what's that cost? $8,000, $10,000? Yeah, I gotta get this set up, man. This is fucking gonna drive me crazy.
You gotta get a nice stand for your camera so that you can prop it behind your computer.
Yeah, I have I'll put it on the wall like the iPad is for IG lives. I got the sticky mounts.
I still got to get this thing set up. There's like all types of software, but I didn't go with GoPro. I went with DJI. This is my new.
Yeah, I seen it earlier. Yeah, they're nice.
It's cool.
One thing I've already noticed with the GoPro over like the phones, even though I just got the Note 20 Ultra, so it's like super fucking nice camera and it does really nice pictures. But the GoPro picks up better color.
Yeah, I think it's more because it's more of a raw color. It's not making adjustments.
Yeah.
You got the new Note? I didn't even know it came out. I just paid off my phone, so I think I'm going to do what you did and do an insurance job on my cell phone and get the Note 10 for free.
Yeah, dude, that's what I traded. I got mine. I had it for like a month. I traded 2 months maybe and traded that fucker in for the Note 20.
It's fucking, how much more are you paying per month?
I don't think I was paying. Actually, I think it's actually cheaper. they gave me $450 for my trade. So instead of paying like 38 or $40 a month for my Note 9, I'm paying like 23, I think, a month for the Note 20 Ultra.
Not too shabby.
Nah,
$9
way
grand
better.
they're asking for that snake.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't there yet.
Blackhead is just
Yeah, I
out
got
of control right now.
up there.
I think
I
$3
helped
grand is
Castro
my
pick out a couple.
$3 grand is my most so far, I think.
On a snake, doubled me. My highest is 1,500.
So that's assuming it proves spot nose. It'll be it's $3 grand.
Oh, that
But
was
I'm pretty sure
that deal.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna prove spot nose. So, but on the same note, that's kind of cool too because that means that I have a pastel Batman. So
Sick.
No. All right, gentlemen. Well, 3 hours and 41 minutes, and I still have to take down everything. But it was fun.
me too. I gotta hide my fucking GoPro from my kids.
Why? Well, they're kind of like boring, the little cameras, I feel like. Why, they want to use it?
Yeah, they think they're gonna get fucking a video game channel going and make money. They suck.
Could be snake money time.
Yeah, if they were any good, I'd let them, but they suck.
Yeah, we're all set up now to do that with the kids. But the only one that's worthy of that is Junior. Because Junior is pretty nasty at video games. I want to say he's I can still kick his ass in Call of Duty though, but he'll get better before you know it.
Man, my oldest is like 4 years old, beat me and shit. I never thought that would happen. He was 4. I just gave up. It's like,
yeah, but then you put on the Nintendo and then you kick their ass on Nintendo.
Right?
I'll throw in some GoldenEye from the PlayStation 1.
I sucked at GoldenEye.
Yeah,
it was actually a Nintendo 64 and it was a gold game.
They had it for PlayStation too.
Yeah, but that was years later. The original one?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the PlayStation one, man. I'm surprised I didn't lose friends over that, man. They used to get so pissed. Fucking flying around with the grappling hook.
I put on Contra one time. And
Contra, holy shit.
And David had no interest, and I played that shit for fucking hours. Because you didn't even have to do the code. It automatically showed up on the hacked game on the Xbox. Love that fucking game. Shoot the eye! Shoot the eye! Some of those old games. What was another one like? Altered Beast. That was a fucking classic. You gotta break the tombs.
Oh,
I do. Castro bought a super blackhead that is incredible, and he lucked out because he did it before blackhead kind of boosted in price. Because now super blackheads, what they start at like $2,000, right?
You looked at chocolate lately?
They went up. Cool. I got a lot of chocolate.
It's gonna keep going up after fucking Justin.
I have 2 GHI chocolate leopard females that I produced last year.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta get chocolate. Something that's one of the ones I want to get into that I haven't yet.
The chocolate hypo is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, JT, that's like his. I would call that probably his signature snake. He loves fucking chocolate hypos.
Who has it down here? A guy named Tim Harvey. He's like he does chocolate shit all the time. He's in Maryland. He helped me ID mine because I wasn't sure if it was chocolate or fucking normal. I forget his name. Morphed out? Is it Morphed Out Reptiles or something? Guy in Maryland, Tim Harvey. He does a lot of shit with chocolate.
It's a cool gene. I have a.
It
I
is.
also produced a chocolate black pastel,
Oh my god.
and that's a funky snake because it like really brightened up the black pastel. So the blacks are still there, but the browns are that light brown color.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna the blackheads with those two blackheads I got. I think I'm gonna actually breed them to each other. The butter blackhead female to the no butter blackhead male to a pastel blackhead female.
Say it again. What was
That'd be
that?
nice.
Butter blackhead male, pastel blackhead female.
Oh wow.
So pastel butter super blackhead sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, it does.
Fuck yeah.
But the female, she just hit like 600 grams. So she's on track. She's a great eater, never missed a meal, but still got 900 grams to go. Super chocolate pinstripe. I am done with pinstripe. I'm ready to sell every fucking one of mine.
Why?
Because pinstripe and certain genes are a fucking nightmare. And of course, my male is that combo. So my male, that's a spot nose, fire, pinstripe. I bred it to a fucking pastel, and I can't figure out what the babies are. And I bred it to two pastels, and then I also bred it to. I got a black pastel that's about to drop eggs from that male, and it's going to be another clusterfuck.
You like breeding them?
Well, he's just a stud. I bred him to 8 females, and he never missed a meal.
Oh
You have
man.
any clown pinstripe?
I haven't worked it in, and I don't think I'm gonna. I'm like I have such a bad taste in my mouth over fucking pinstripe. I have 5 pinstripes that I won't sell because I don't know what the fuck they are. And I sent pictures to about 5 different breeders that can't help me figure out what they are. David Cease has tried. So many people have tried, and nobody can give me a definite answer on what they think things are.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh yeah, and they're all female too, which makes it even more rough.
Yep.
You know, because I know that if I knew what they were, they would sell easily. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I isolated the pastel fire spot nose. I'm keeping that female because she's gorgeous. I do have another one for sale though.
How big is she?
Oh, she's a hatchling. She's probably 100 to 150 grams.
No hatchlings.
The long game. You got to go with the long game.
Yep. Some.
I mean, I went with breeders, but now, you know, every year since I hold back at least 20 females, every year I'm adding 20 females to the breeding circle, you know?
Yeah.
So now I actually don't mind holding. I just bought that snake off of Vinnie Meyer. Well, I have to pay for it still, but the pastel fire leopard het clown female.
Jesus.
Yeah, that snake is fucking crazy. It just shed. But I don't have leopard in my clown projects yet. even though
Sure.
everyone in this fucking planet does. I mean, I should, but everybody's making Batmans.
I gotta add. I'm gonna start some heck games with Clown. I might do a couple this year, depending if some things are ready. But for the most part, like I can't waste any of my clown. I can't waste any of my clown females for producing hets this year. So kind of bummed out.
I saw those snakes, David. Those are nice. You have two of them, right? Yeah, girls.
Guys, I'm going to bed. It's fucking 1:20, and I'm gonna be miserable at work tomorrow. Not that that's different from any other day, but
Good talking to you, brother.
yeah, good hanging out, guys. Next time
Yeah.
I'll be set up better, so it's not so fucking weird.
Your side eye. Oh man.
We're talking to the right side of your face.
Look at the side eye and look at that. See, look at
think-
David. Pastel butter, black
Weird.
gene. Like
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
5-6 gene animals to another 5-6 gene animal. I can't keep up with that.
Well, that's the thing about stacking, and then you have an animal that you have no fucking idea what it is.
Yeah, David.
What's like
Dick.
my Batman pairing? Well, the first one anyway. Like the things that can come from that are gonna be fucking ridiculous. So like, it's gonna be a pain in the balls. The ID.
That's a good. It's a good problem to have, though.
Yeah, in that case, yeah, I won't complain about it. That's for fucking sure.
It's good until you live it. That's the problem. Like, that's where I'm at right now. It's frustrating. Like every time I fucking feed those snakes and clean them, I get so pissed off because I have snakes that look so close alike, but a little different. I can't tell if it's a pastel, if it's a spot nose pinstripe pastel or a spot nose pinstripe fire, and those are like two extreme differences, you know.
All right, guys, I'm gonna fall asleep here. So
Yeah.
have a good night, guys.
Later,
Thanks
buddy.
for having me
Bye,
on for a
boy.
few, Chino.
Yeah, man.
Chad, you Dick.
Once you get set up, we'll have a live stream with you and the crew.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the next week I got 2 live streams. I'm gonna do Thursday. I'm gonna have Joe Gomez from SoCal
Nice.
on Thursday,
I gotta set something up with Joe one of these days.
and then Friday I'm gonna have Samson and Brian.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little, have the kids fuck around in the beginning.
It's a good
Yeah,
idea.
I think
man.
on the 23rd I'll probably have a good one. Just probably on Instagram, I think, but it'll be a good one.
I thought Nick's going to sleep.
What the fuck? It's probably Jules.
Well, no, because we talked because he has a female albino that since the one albino I produced this year was male, I would like to have a 2020 female albino just growing in the racks, you know?
Yeah.
So we're going to do a trade.
Trades are good.
I prefer trades. I mean, I need money to pay bills, but I'm about to send. I got to sell some stuff because I got to go to Mythical Exotics and get some rat food.
My big O.
Look at that.
Final girl.
She's a nice size.
Get in your cage. Love me.
It's hard to tell, Tom, because he's so fucking big.
What?
So like that snake looks small, but it could be like a 1,500-gram snake
Yeah,
since
right.
he's like so tall.
I think she's around 12.
See?
I thought she was 200 grams next to Tom. All right, I'm going to bed. You guys need to go
Yeah.
to bed. Past your bedtime.
Yeah, good night, guys.
All right. Chino,
Thanks
thanks
again for
having me
jumping
on,
in.
brother.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks for
anytime.
having me, Chino.
Yeah, we every Friday I'm going to be doing them. So,
Yeah, let me know. I'll hop on.
all right, sounds like a plan.
I hear that.
All right, guys.
All right. I'll see you guys. Chino, thanks again, buddy.
Anytime, brother.
All
Add
right.
you to Dick.
All right. Nom, 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 nom.
All right, guys. Well, we're about at the 4-hour mark, and it was fun. Definitely fun. Big shout out and thank you to Nick and Jules of Nivial Exotics. If you don't follow them, subscribe, hit their notifications. They're doing YouTube videos, and so far the ones they put out are absolutely incredible. If you want to laugh and enjoy watching someone on YouTube talk about animals, they're the ones. Then you got Chad, Sir Eat a Dick, is what I like to call him. Thanks for coming in, buddy. And of course, Tom at the end, Nivial Exotics. We're gonna keep this going, and then every Friday we'll be doing this live stream. Thursday, like I was saying earlier, we'll have Joe Gomez from SoCal. We're going to be on 9:30 Eastern time, 6:30 Western time, and Friday will be Brian and Samson. So I am really excited about that too, because Samson Snaketorium is, they have the same thing going on with their kids, and their kids are really, his sons are very involved. And he's an incredible kid too, just such an intelligent little man. So it's great watching him just be, on the spot with everything, commentary and everything on all these videos he does. So I really look forward to it. And they're New Yorkers, and I love my New Yorkers. But yeah, we're at 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you everyone who stuck around. David Cease, Janae, Angels Ball Pythons. We got Justine back. Thanks for hanging out. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace. Oh, I didn't do it right. Peace.